hello, everybody. I'm not sure what that was. Runa, did you move over? You're like half off the camera. There you go.
Runa's not on
That's
sale.
where it was originally, so...
I don't
It's
know.
full price,
I
not
might
half
have messed
off.
it up.
Excuse me.
All right. Hi. Welcome back. I see Yondu. I see Megan. Hello. Welcome back. Nice to see you folks. We're going to get right into it here. We don't have a bunch to yell at each other about today. Other than we made it to affiliate. This is our first affiliate stream. It's also our 51st episode, so we hit affiliate right after our 50th episode, which feels...
It's a little misleading because we started counting episodes
That's
after we...
true. That's true. We didn't start actually counting and posting them until a few months in. But it's numbered with 50 and it feels auspicious. Megan says hi. Hi, Megan.
Hola.
And I'm going to hop into the recap here.
Buenos tacos.
So, we began last session with Berrian mid-conversation with the old man you had met through the orb. He outlined to you that you might be able to gather enough worship by reaching out to two groups that owed the elven man defending the city a favor. One of whom was a lookalike of him in a prison on Ethlandir, and the other, along with a threat he decided the party could deal with in exchange for his group's worship, were on the astral plane. While the party was discussing their future meeting spots, as they could not agree on meeting in Yaikzal's bar or Daddy's tower, and going over options, Z made an appearance. Conversation with him sparked Berrian visiting the outsider city through the gate that would lead them to that world, and being guided by a friendly but frightening creature that had a tablet that seemed to be the best collection of knowledge about rules of this game they found themselves in. Eventually, you guys decided you would play Arbitrary's game for now. Lorelei created some excitement by animating the boar in the Bed and Boar Tavern, which led to it fighting the proprietor, at least in his mind, and only in his mind. The bar ended up closing due to this, and then trying a similar trick with their favorite bartender, Pyrvis, led to her dredging up some very painful memories of his daughter's death that led to everyone making their way home for the night. Lorelei, looking for some comfort, went to visit her lady Ari, and found only a note outlining that she could no longer continue holding back the sour feelings from their time apart when they had been broken apart earlier in their relationship. And Berrian went out to continue spreading the story of the Butcher of Alakrin to as many people who will listen to him. And then the next day saw you guys once again doing battle in the Colosseum, where you guys prevailed against your Cyclops opponents, Berrian going down at one point to the Chimera that they kept with them. And you guys managed to do it without killing any of them, except for Berrian disintegrating the Chimera at the very end.
Is that really
there.
death?
Yep.
I argue it's not.
I think, like, what comes to mind is that, like, quote from Rick and Morty where he's like, I promise if you touch me, you're gonna die. And he, like, touches him and falls over, and he's like, what was that? Death. What happened? How? Instantly. Like, I know, it's scary. Like, it's complete death. Like, it's just darkness. Okay, so we ended with you guys making your way home after the battle. So you guys would still be on the streets in the afternoon there, a little bit worse for wear after your fight, and I think you guys decided against heading to the stone outsiders that you were planning on dealing with that same day.
No,
Yeah.
heading to the tower.
All right.
Or wherever people go.
Yeah, so where is everyone?
Wow, Loims.
What?
Thank you for that Prime subscription. Did you know on the top right of your screen, you can use your Twitch Prime and get a free subscription every month?
Yeah.
Have you used yours?
You should. On us.
Consider.
Hey, Dad! Use your Prime subscription! Sorry.
Hey, yo, Ma! Hey, yo, Ma! Use your Prime subscription! We're gonna change her name, Poggers. That's what we got from Yondu. Yes, indeed. Also, Yondu subscribed to us as well at tier 1, so thank you, man. I didn't get to thank you because that was on
Two
the
of our
video game
old
screen.
guard, old faithful, old yellers, original
OG? Original
OGs,
gangster?
you know, the Three Musketeers, currently 2 because we haven't had a third one yet. But Yondu and Mondu, I say Mondu now because it rhymes with Yondu, but Yondu and Mondo subscribed to me and Alex yesterday when we were doing our game time with Alex and Dan. We're playing some God of War 1 and just chatting.
2005.
Yeah,
Trying to get us banned with
baby.
tits on Twitch. Let's
Look.
go.
I'm not saying
I forgot.
that you will see boobs if you attend,
But
but I'm not saying.
I hope
it.
you guys are either going to switch games or figure a way to censor that, right?
we are
That is-
pulling it off the screen as
No,
soon as
it's
possible.
yeah, it is doable.
Yondu, by my running list, your name shows up before Mondo, so I think that
No.
does.
I mean,
make you-
technically,
well,
I subscribed.
Yeah, technically,
first,
Alex
but
is the very-
that's
And then
not
I was
really.
second.
That's
Yeah.
not really a fair fight.
I don't think that counts.
But, you
I
guys
think
are-
that sticks to Yondu there.
You guys are OG, and
Yeah.
it's awesome, and thanks for the support. And yeah, I think you guys are there anyway. So the Game Time stream is going to happen every second Tuesday, twice a month.
Yeah. And Mondo, if you show up, let me know so that I can thank you personally as well. Mondo's also OG, one of our very first ever viewers, and definitely our first ever viewer to stick around. So, all right. So you guys are on your way back right now. Berrian's heading to his tower. I imagine Drae is heading to the same. Where is Lorelei off to?
Lorelei is headed to the Warrens,
Okay.
probably as the evening hits.
And then Yaikzal, where is Yaikzal heading off to? Her own bar, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. And anything she wants to do in particular, or just going back to rest?
No, she's opening it today.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna
she's
open for the
finally-
evening. Okay,
Finally reopening.
very good. Well,
Pearl.
let's.
Is
there any alcohol?
Is Berrian getting up
Yeah.
to anything in particular back in his tower?
Berrian would just be walking with them and kind of, because all of their stuff is farther away than my tower. So I go and drop Alex off and then drop Yaikzal off.
Yeah,
Who?
you're gonna have
Sorry.
to walk past your tower to get to Yaikzal.
And she ran off from
Oh,
you.
that's right. Yeah. But the Warren is in the opposite direction, so you could make a trip with Lorelei if she wanted you to, and then head back.
I would just see her off and then head to the tower.
Okay.
And then, well, I didn't know that Yaikzal, I forgot Yaikzal ran
Yes,
off.
I forgot as well.
So-
Also, Yondu said, "Tell the boss to open up the door."
The doors.
So yeah, doing that, and then I'm going to go and I would ask Lorelei, do you have any healing?
Yeah, how's Berrian looking?
I could use about 40.
So my thing is, once you're out of combat,
I could
somebody's
use about
proficient
40.
in medicine, you're safe to kind of share more details about your hit points. It's
I
in the
could-
heat of
yeah.
combat that you don't have time to look somebody
Right.
over and be like,
Lorelei, could you pump 50 health points into me? 40 health points?
Sure.
Thanks.
Just gonna count them out here.
Hearts.
Great.
all right,
Grand
I need
reopening
whatever
party
is
on
making
this.
that notification sound to stop.
We are gonna arrange at the bar. He said grand reopening
would
party on
like
this, the
to-
51st episode, on the first episode of affiliate status.
Yeah, we go rage at the bar.
It's an affiliate party.
It's an in-game affiliate. People are showing up like, what's the shine about it?
Okay, I have 3d8, so I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
That's an interesting method.
That's 25 points of healing.
Okay.
Okay. What's an affiliate? It sounds like something cultural. Like a multicultural. From.
It means you're better than everyone else on
maybe?
Twitch.
Car, maybe.
Alright, you're 25 points healthier.
Thank you.
You know what I'm going to do before it's the middle of combat and I'm remembering I haven't, is open Kana's stats.
Oh, middle of combat.
Wow.
Middle of combat, hey?
Wow.
No, it's something I always forget to do at the beginning of the session. So, we'll start with Danny. You head back to your tower.
I'm just having a quick stop, checking in.
Okay. Everything's going pretty well. Gneltheon approaches you and yeah,
That's so good
everything's
for you.
running pretty smoothly at the moment. There was a brief mishap, but they actually had the door closed this time, so nothing was lit on fire.
Okay, good. Is everyone okay?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Yes. Mostly.
Okay. What happened?
What, so it was mostly all right. There was some slight burns. Somebody seems to have replaced the burn balm cream with peppermint smudge. There was a bit of screaming and excitement around that. I'm fairly sure I know who did it. And well, it was probably well deserved.
I'm gonna leave that to you guys.
I think we've got it handled.
Did
for
someone
now.
get healed?
Not magically, but we did wipe the peppermint out as best we could and put on actual burn balm cream,
Okay.
which was in the peppermint.
Will there be scarring?
I don't think so.
Okay, if there'll
Second
be
degree at most.
second.
Burns, not scarring.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. All right, is there anything you guys need?
Sindri was wondering if he could take apart some of your apparatuses and see if he could make them into something better.
Which ones?
I think
Maybe have him speak to me.
I think you should go speak to him. He's been eyeing them rather covetously.
Okay, I'll go over to the classroom.
Okay, you head over, and you would see the old gnome sitting there. There's also Erithel, the young elf girl, looks to be about 9. You know she's 13 by actual years. And Sindri has one of your like eyepieces meant for magnifying things, and he's just like staring at it as he like opens and closes the apparatus on it, and is like moving it, studying it, and he's got a you can tell he's got his thinking cap on, like the cogs are turning, and he's looking at it.
Sindri, I can hear the plan forming in your head.
No, better not. And tightens one of them. Ah!
I can hear the plan forming in your head.
Plan forming? Head? What?
What are you thinking?
Oh! Master Berrian! Hello! Well, I was thinking, you see, this has some interesting cogs here, and look, it has, you see how you rotate this dial and the whole thing spins? What if I was to take that and turn it into some sort of wheel? I don't know what I would use it for yet, but I think it would function very well. Hand crank wheels? Of course, I won't wait for the rest of the parts. I'm sure I can find something for the rest of this scrap as he motions at your quite expensive laboratory equipment that he's playing with.
Okay, no, just the thing that you have. How about we do this? I'm gonna walk over to Wednesday.
Okay, she's in the kitchen, but you can go over and get her.
I'm gonna go over to Wednesday.
Drae's also there.
Yeah, you're in the kitchen getting, like, shooed away as you try to help her, like, preparing the meal for everybody.
I'm gonna ask Sindri.
Yes.
How much do you think would be out of character?
37.
No, sorry, out of characterize it. What do you think would be like a decent, a laudable amount for like items and a gold for someone to have like for personal study purposes? That isn't like enough so that they could do something, but so that they couldn't like abuse the world.
I mean, I think the best way to handle that would be to just look at, like, the Adventure Conqueror King, how much it costs to hire, like, a henchman.
Okay, so let's look at that.
Sure, I can find that fairly quickly. Equipment. That's way past all of that stuff. So, for henchmen of various level, of which Sindri is level 1, 25 gold a month is a usual like wage you would pay a henchman. So that gives you kind of an idea of what a first level character might think their month is worth.
Yeah, and it's not even so much. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing a 25 gold per person stipend.
Okay.
For their own personal study and for things for them to learn and try and achieve. Okay. And if they buy it and break it, it's gone. It's what they have.
Yep.
And kind of from there.
Yeah, I would say, given how we're treating your efforts at your tower, we could say that your efforts would cover that as well.
So I'm just going to, like, roleplay it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, Sindri.
He's stopped listening to you and is fiddling with the thing once again and looking at it kind of longingly. It's a little sharp. It would have to be... Sorry? Yes, right. Sorry, yes. Master Berrian.
Gnaltheon, Sindri, gather all the apprentices. Come with me.
Yes, Gnaltheon, go quickly. Gnaltheon's like, right, of course.
Okay, I wait till they're all there.
Runs off. He will come back with all of the apprentices.
And
I'll I assumed you just meant the apprentices, not the...
Just the 6, yeah. Or, right. Is it 6 now?
I do believe you are at 6.
6, yes, because we have that...
Furbolg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at 5. 6, yeah. You're at 6.
Okay, come with me.
They all
have their robes and everything now. Yeah. Wednesday.
Aye?
So, something I'm doing now for all of the apprentices, just the 6 here, they all get a 25 gold stipend per month for personal study and growth in their fields of their choice. So that doesn't change your guys' normal duties and your normal studies and everything. But when you're not working with me...
Can I talk to you quick for a moment?
Oh, 1 second. I go with Wednesday. Yes?
Right, so, are you sure?
What?
I'm just a little worried about Sindri if you do that.
How so?
I mean, have you seen his whiskers and his beard?
No. Well, yes.
He looks like he explodes something every other day. And from what I've heard, that's why his wife made him come find a teacher. I don't really know if it's wise to put more unsupervised sort of tools in his hands.
Okay.
From what I heard, after he blew up their guest wing the last time, she kicked him out until he got proper training. And I mean, I don't trust the rest of them much either, but I have a feeling there's going to be all sorts of reactive sorts of things in Sindri's room.
Okay. Experiments can only be done in the lab. And I'm
As you like march back into the room already talking like Wednesday, like, hey.
I said, experiments can only be done in the classroom here. There will be 6 bins. And I showed that I get like bins kind of thing.
They pull little milk crates out. Like.
They are arcane locked to your name. Your stuff can go in there. You have your 25 gold per month to do your things with. Experiments have to be done in the supervision of me. You can tinker and you can work and build on your own time, but to test an experiment, you have to have a super.
Damn it! Sindri drops the top half of the apparatus that he's like unscrewed and is trying to pick it up and put it back on.
I'm gonna grab that and put it down.
Grab the 2 pieces from him and like set them down.
You have 25 gold a month to use however you want. If you break it, it's gone.
All right.
Okay. Also, we need to talk about proper and careful experimenting. And then I'm going to go through and like talk about like robes and proper shielding and like using the magical exhaust fans and like
you're going through this stuff. And Sindri, for his part, is half listening, half staring at the half disassembled piece of equipment you put. Yes.
Do you like being apprentice here?
Yes, quite. Yes,
okay.
It's very good.
You need to pay attention to me.
I am paying attention. Okay. I am an excellent multitasker.
Okay. No multitasking right now. If you want to continue being an apprentice here, you have to find a way to do your work that isn't going to kill you and make it so that your wife will take you back.
How did you hear about that?
Because I know everything.
That's a lie.
Just please learn to do things
carefully. If you knew everything, I'd be in a lot more trouble.
Follow my instructions. Or if you don't follow the things, I'll be forced to do something you won't.
I'll follow it. I'll even wear your silly goggles.
Hey, and no experiments until I'm around. Once I've deemed that you guys are smart enough to do things on your own and autonomous.
I've been experimenting since before you were born.
Yes. And what happened to your guest wing?
You know too much.
So I'm like,
has my wife been talking to you?
Do you want to?
Half of it's lies.
Can we leave?
Quarter.
Do we need to go into it further?
At least an eighth.
Can we leave it at what it is?
Fine.
Okay. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
16th.
Okay. Please be careful. Experiments only
woman.
when I'm around.
Said that. I'm sorry.
Experiments only when I'm around.
Fine.
But fine. I'm trying to give you guys some freedom to do things and experiment and follow your own studies.
Freedom. Next, we're gonna have to wear gloves.
Yes, you have to wear gloves.
Oh, shouldn't have said anything. Sits down and huff on the chair.
I told Wednesday, I'm like, I do like a drawing thing, and I take out forms that show like, I promise to wear the proper protective equipment, and then like a signature at the bottom.
Are you gonna get all your students to sign?
Yes, everyone, Sindri, each individually.
Everybody signs it. It's just Sindri sitting there like glaring at it, grumbling for a full like.
I like write in a thick document that's like, and most of it's like specific to Sindri with like fluttered in other magical things like. I'll do things properly, blah blah
blah. Sindri and Arethel are the last to get through it. She struggles a little bit with the reading and some of the terms in it, but eventually gets through it. Sindri reads it very quickly, glares at it, and seems to like speak and argue with the document for the next like 2 minutes before finally signing it with a grumble and then passing it over.
And then I'm going to like put them down. and then I'm going to use and make another copy with like a sketch kind of thing.
Okay.
And then hand them it, and I'll keep the originals. There, you all have it. You've agreed to it. Understand that if you don't follow these things, there could be an opportunity where you're not allowed to be apprentices here. I'm giving you a lot of independence and room to become good at what you want to be. But you also need to respect that I'm responsible for what happens here. And with freedom comes responsibility in making sure that you're going to do things proper and not blow yourselves up.
Does this mean Wednesday will let me buy some of that fun powder now?
I look at Wednesday.
Looks over at you.
Which fun powder?
It's pretty reactive. It supposedly doesn't react well to heat or
Here.
impact.
I'll make you a deal.
Alright.
If any of you have dangerous experiments that you would like to do,
Cinder's head goes up.
yes, I understand that. So you have to go through to get your gold from Wednesday anyway, and she has to approve it. If she deems it dangerous, she will put it on a list, and then when I'm around, I will go to it, and I will go through and I will personally do these experiments with you, unless I deem them too dangerous or destructive.
You would hear the Furbolg, like, under her breath, clearly annoyed. Might as well call it Sindri's list. She is like, you haven't noticed till now, she has clearly been like stewing as all these new rules get added, and the glare is just getting like progressively worse towards Sindri as she's just getting more and more annoyed with the rules he's getting instated.
I'm going to just leave it at that, and then I'm going to kind of dismiss people and touch the Furbolg on the shoulder as everybody
Stops and looks over at you. Yes?
Will you walk with me?
Where?
Probably on the grounds?
Alright.
Alright.
Sure.
And I forgot her name.
She doesn't have one. She's a Furbolg. They don't really do names. You just call them by whatever's convenient.
Okay. What are you calling yourself today?
Well, I'm the only bluish one here, so most people just say, hey, blue one.
How about friend? Does that work for you?
I mean, it's sure.
Okay.
Just us here. I don't know who else you'd be talking about.
Blue, then.
Whatever. I don't care.
What's your concerns? I notice you had maybe some issues with the rules.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, God. The things I'm good at.
4.
3.
She just shakes her head like, no, it seems fair.
Okay, I'm going to level with you. I heard what you said under your breath. I have very good hearing.
Oh, I'm
believe
just
you
a
called
little annoyed at Sindri. He's always making trouble for everyone.
Okay. Could
That's
you
why I
maybe
switched
tell
to
me?
burn cream.
Oh. Okay. Clever. Not going to give you a hard time about it. He was the one who burnt himself?
Yeah, well, not only him, but I didn't let the other ones use it until he had.
Good point.
I like jokes.
I
You
do
just gotta
too.
go to the right people, you know?
I do too. Don't switch to burn cream anymore, please.
Of course not, I already did that.
Okay. Please don't do jokes that you think will harm somebody seriously.
Oh,
I'm
they
all
didn't.
about the jokes.
It didn't harm anybody.
Okay.
He just had an itch and it hurt a little more for a while and I got a good chuckle and then
Okay.
I showed them where the burn cream was.
So, I understand Sindri's an eccentric and off-the-path character.
It's one way to describe him.
One of the reasons I took him on is because he thinks differently than a lot of people.
That's accurate.
So, can I explain why I took you?
Sure.
Is because you come from a different situation and you think differently and have had different experiences in your life that will come to different conclusions and theories and ways that you think in your life about magic. And because you're...
I just wanted to find some new friends.
Okay.
Everybody I knew was gone when I came, so...
Okay. Do you think you found some friends?
I like Arethel and Ella.
Yeah. And so Sindri bothers you because...
He's just always making trouble and making suspicious contraptions that almost always fall over when I nudge them, and then everyone gets mad at me.
Okay.
And all these rules, like, I mean, we don't need any of these rules. Sindri's the only one who's trying to blow things up.
So, I know that you don't need these rules.
I like his wife, though.
She's nice. But let's, for example, say that... Do you think any of the rules I said, they might be common sense? Can we agree on that?
Sure, yeah.
But let's say that there is somebody that does need it, that wants to push things a little bit. At least they're there, right?
Well, there is. It's Sindri.
Okay, but have you seen some of the stuff that he has created that has worked out?
No.
And I'm going to pull out talk about one of the other inventions that I had gone with him.
Okay, he's got a few like half-working inventions that are pretty clever. Nothing's ever like fully worked out for Sindri. You get the set, magic and otherwise.
Yeah, but I'm going to put him. I'm like, so he's never had someone to help him in the right direction. But do you see these things? All of these things haven't had success yet. But do you know what they're flush with? Do you know what they have lots of? Is
sharp edges.
Yes. But potential. And do you know what he has that a lot of people, most people in the world don't have?
Gray hair?
Gray hair? No. I'm going to give you another hint. What do you think he has? If you had to describe him other than the negative ways that you are currently, what would you give him if you had to give him a positive description?
Short.
Okay. How about dedicated? Motivated?
That's one way to say it.
Inventive?
That's generous.
What's the other word I'm looking for?
Unhinged?
Okay, unhinged. Why don't we change it to this? I'm
not actually that mad at Sindri. I'm just a little frustrated because it seems like we get all these rules we have to follow now when everybody could have just been fine not blowing things up except Sindri.
Which one of the rules do you think that you're going to break?
I just think it's silly that everything needs to go on a list, and then it's Wednesday doing it with no disrespect to her, but I don't really know that she has a great background to be deciding what's dangerous or not.
Okay. Do you think that maybe one of the apprentices does?
No.
Okay. I will... In the end, I'm there to approve the list. It
just seems like you had a good idea and it got silly because of Sindri. And I'm fine with it. I'm not against it. I'm just a little annoyed with Sindri. And I'm probably going to turn his hair purple and then I'll be fine.
Okay. You do you. Purple hair's good.
Yeah, you're right. It should be something else.
Mm-hmm. Like a fuchsia.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can I help you have a better time here?
If you could make Sindri take a shower tomorrow, that would be very helpful.
Is that a problem?
No, but that is by when I can have the products I need in place.
Okay. Does he normally shower? Every day?
I don't know. I don't really keep track of it.
Okay, I can't make somebody shower, but you could definitely keep... You know what? If you're going to play tricks, it's up to you to have the information to make those tricks worth. I will support those funny tricks and stuff like that.
She gets a little grin, and you see, like the look of somebody accepting a challenge, basically. She's like, all right.
But keep it in line.
Of course.
If you don't go over the board. Don't stuff
I've had lots of practice doing tricks. I know where the line is.
But
admittedly, you people have a little bit different line than I'm used to, but I think I've got a handle on it.
Okay. All right. Make me a con save.
Okay. What? 6?
Yeah, she goes small.
Hey!
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Smacks your knee.
Wow. I think we have a knoll here. Wait, no, not a knoll. Could be a knoll.
She's gonna try to knock you over. Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
There's a bug in here flying around.
Yeah, we got a little moth having a good time.
Enjoy the guest appearance.
I hope he doesn't notice the tiny little
13.
lights on either side of her.
That is a 21.
She also got a 21. So
with her -4? For being small?
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Oh no, then it's lower. as she grabs a pretty confident ankle pick, like grabs it by the shin, would take you over, but with her small, you just lift your leg with her on it and like shake her off.
I release a spell.
She grows and like falls sideways while stumbling and changing size.
I catch her. I grab her arm.
Pulls herself up. That was a good one.
Okay. Stuff like that's fine. Just don't do anything dangerous.
It was a little cheap. There wasn't even any setup.
Okay. Here's your rule, alright? Don't do anything that I'm going to regret and that's gonna make me do something you're going to regret.
Okay.
Does that broad enough for you? Or do you need to sign
like
a contract?
I said, I've got practice at this. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, alright. We're good?
Yeah.
Alright. Keep an eye on Arathel for me.
Are you worried about her?
No, she don't have nobody either.
I guess. I mean, Ella takes care of her pretty good.
No, I know. I'm just saying she could use a friend just like you.
Sure.
Alright. Alright, let me know if you need anything else.
Okay.
And I'm like, give Sindri a break. I think with the right...
Hair color.
Okay, one word, sure. I think with the right environment and the right friends and the right teacher and the some direction, I think he could surprise you, and I think he has the ability to make some things that are absolutely incredible for the world.
If he keeps his thumbs long enough, and she runs off.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Okay. You head off to your own room. As we go to...
I'm gonna actually I'm heading out to Bar Street.
Okay.
For barring.
Where are you going?
Bar Street in general, just walking around, seeing what the town is like today.
All right. You hear a scattering more of the Butcher of Alokrin being played at
I go in
bars.
and silently do my little dues, using just alter self, by the way.
Yeah, you go
Go
in
and
and
pay my gold.
pay a couple bars, like a pardon? Oh.
I also spend a lot of time turning it into a drinking song. It's
That's
grab your spear and hide in fear.
You do your best to adapt it.
Cower and tear, my darling.
As let's go to Yaikzal next with your bar open here. You open it, a couple people come by surprised, like, oh, I thought this was a mercenary only bar.
No, we've just been busy. It's
Oh,
open now.
Oh, sure. Yeah, right. Is that a fighting pit?
Yeah. If you want, you could challenge people to it.
I think I'm gonna need a few more first. Do they all keep their weapons on all the time?
Yeah, it's just a weird thing they do. They're not going to use it. We have a security.
Looks over. Eyes widen as it gets to big one. He's like, right. Okay, sure. Well, thanks. Waddles over to the bar. Gets cold service from Timothy there, but eventually leaves with a drink.
Timothy's just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Can I get a beer? I don't know. Can you? Is there anything you're doing your first night open here?
No.
Just explaining to everybody who asks what affiliate means, basically.
She
would pointedly ignore it after the third person.
Also, I missed this, but Yondu asked, did we name Wednesday because of your shows on Wednesday or just coincidence? No, just coincidence, like Alex said. He said Yondu says it's headcanon now. But, just coincidence. I sometimes regret it when I'm trying to talk to the players about a session, and I'm like, hey, you guys know Wednesday? And I'm like, the character. Right, gotta specify. So, you get your bar running, so let's go over to Lorelei if Drae's not getting up.
Drae is waiting for Tethel, like wherever.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorelei heads to the Warrens.
I do have one more thing to do at the bar, actually.
I'm eventually going to end up there too at some point, so just rotate back.
Okay.
And she's gonna make her way to a brothel.
Very well.
There are brothels in the Warrens, right? They aren't like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're nothing like permanent fixtures, but the Warrens, more so on Bar Street, is where you'll find them, but like, if you know how to find them, there's some...
It would probably be one on Bar Street,
I think more likely there. Yeah, the ones in the Warrens are very fly-by-night, we'll say, less professional. So you make your way to... one of your favorite little bars that never opens. And head on in. You see a gentleman, we'll call him, behind the counter. Been a while.
Hi, is Jessica in?
Looks over at like something down on the desk by him. Yeah, she's in. Give her 20.
He just sort of nods and makes her way to her room.
Okay. You no, you'd sit down at the bar for 20 minutes, and then eventually you'd see her come down and then looks over at the on the taller side, brunette lady, fairly pretty appearances, but definitely some makeup to enhance that, and says something like they communicate back and forth, and then she looks up over at you. You see a grin kind of spread, a little surprise in her eyes as she motions you over.
Get up. I'll go over like a little sheepish.
Yeah, you walk over, she grabs both your hands, and like, it's been so long.
Hey,
Why have you been staying away?
well, sort of got wrapped up in stuff. It's a long story.
Well, I mean, you can either tell it to me here or tell it to me upstairs. What would you prefer?
Let's walk.
You mean outside?
No, like to your...
Okay.
Yeah.
As she just takes one hand and starts leading you up the stairs and is like glancing back for you to talk to her as you go.
So, I said I was like being deployed, to watch someone.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the last time we talked.
Can I have your word not to share this? I know it's like your job, but...
For you, I suppose.
Inside check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Reasonable insight.
27.
She's being honest.
Okay.
It took her something to say it, but she is being honest.
We're sort of running Proudfoot's now.
Oh. At this point, she's like pulling you into a room and like shuts the door and pushes her against the door by the hips and is still like staring into her eyes, listening to her.
And then wraps her arms around her neck. And Ari may or may not have tracked me down.
She steps back at this point like, what? Shut up. Ari tracked you down?
Yeah.
And did you smack her for me like you promised you would?
Well, it was not how I planned it to happen.
So that's a no.
No.
Where is she? I'll do it.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
She, so I thought we could, like, start things over, sort of
You would?
where we left off, and, she just, it was
Left you
going,
again?
yeah.
Lorelei. Baby. What were you thinking? Hands go back on to like the shirt this time as she's like holding it, starts unbuttoning it.
I knew it wouldn't last.
Then why would you do that to yourself?
'Cause it felt so right. Like, in the moment. Just try and get anything I could out of it.
Babe, if you need things to feel right, come to me. Don't make mistakes like that.
I'm sorry.
She's most of the way through getting your
Yeah.
shirt off you at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I know something that'll make it all better. As she kind of like slingshots you towards the bed, spins and like pushes you down. And we'll fade to black
fade to
for now.
black,
There. Yes. You have not met this character.
Okay.
But it's, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know what's going on, but from the context,
No.
this is a
a new thing.
Thing. It has time.
No, but
to it.
it's
Yeah,
new
yeah.
to this. We've
Yeah,
never
party,
seen
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
or-
this isn't someone...
Okay, cool. No, that's fine.
before. Yeah.
a brothel worker of some sort.
That's fine. I just thought I was
It's
stupid.
fine. It's fine.
I forgot a fucking name. It's not
Yeah.
a problem, all right?
Yeah.
Just move on.
All right. So, at your bar, I need the other two of you to go.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, it's my turn.
Sorry,
to
folks.
hear.
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Get out of here.
You're like,
Wait, no, hold on. Can you?
This is an
Oh, it's a
outrage.
stream. Never mind.
Can I go? No, I
God
can't. You guys just stared at the camera like,
You haven't heard the end of this. I'll be back.
you really hates missing out. Sorry, folks. Alright, let's give him a moment to get well and out of the way.
I think Dan got a butt slap in.
Classic security measures. Glad I keep him around. Teach him to try to listen in and complain. So, Yaikzal, your bar is busy,
Yeah.
as it were. More busy than just having the... Like, it's busy with just the twin-scale mercenaries there, and now it's like other people are allowed in, too, and people have been, like, wondering about this exclusive, like, mercenary-only bar. And you see a face you don't really want to see walk in.
Ooh.
You recognize a particular half-cloak female guard
Ooh.
step through your door. One you've had a few encounters with before, who recently tried to arrest you, and last time you fought her, had a little bit more to her than it seemed.
Ooh.
She smiles over at you in an uncharacteristic friendly grin.
Didn't she last turn into bugs in front of
Yes,
us?
she did.
Oh, fuck.
She starts making a beeline towards you across your bar, heading over to where you're sitting, and sits down at the table with you. Well, well, well.
Last we met, you turned into bugs.
And last we met, I don't think you had a bar like this one. So nice to see you moving up in the world. Shame I had to hear it from the people I did.
Who'd you hear it from?
Oh, nobody on this side.
This.
Looks up.
You're not really who I think you are you?
I remember most of what she knew. Does it really matter?
Yep. It was when she turned into bugs.
Oh, you pick on the subtlest hints.
Yeah, so subtle.
So
So,
subtle
did
indeed.
you kill her? Is she still alive?
Are you curious?
Kinda.
Really? What are you going to do? Rescue her if she is?
No. No, she could stay there. I'm just curious.
Well, then it doesn't really matter, does it?
What do you want?
I was just curious to come meet a new friend. Here, I thought it would be useful to detain you, given her memories and your group's implications in all this business, but it seems you're on our side now.
Yeah. It's Sebastian.
I thought I'd introduce you to a friend of mine.
A friend.
They're waiting outside. Mind if I bring them in?
How dangerous is this?
Oh, I'm sure you could handle them easily.
Is this gonna destroy my bar?
No, I should think not.
Are they gonna be peaceful, or are they gonna come in swinging?
No harm will come to you, I promise. After all, we're on the same side now.
Bring them in.
As she heads outside and comes in with a fairly nondescript looking human woman, kind of short cut hair, like just past her ears, average features, comes and sits down. The only notable thing about her is nice green eyes. Sits down and is just kind of looking over you. And then the guard comes and sits beside her,
Yeah.
just grins at you.
Heard you wanted to.
Oh, you don't need to talk to them. This is enough already.
What are they doing?
Helping me with a certain side project I've been paid to do.
Which is, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything happening around?
Like look around you. If everything's
Yeah.
right? Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
16.
16. You take a look about you. There's a couple people fighting in the ring at this point. But other than that, the bar is at its normal going-ons at this point. You look a little uncomfortable, so the two twin-scale couple are looking at you. You've got two Dragonborns kind of looking over your guests calculatingly, and they've got their hands on their weapons. They're ready to jump up if something suspicious starts happening. But other than that, the bar is normal.
What's this side project?
Oh, don't worry about
And
it.
why don't you guys have to talk to me while you're here?
It only tangentially involves you. You don't have to worry yourself.
Kind of worried. Why does it have to happen here?
So why don't we talk more about your relationship with this guard?
Oh. Our old one, yeah.
She really did have it in for you. I think it's more than just what you did, too. I think she really didn't like you.
She really did not like me. I don't understand why she just straight up did not like me, but...
You don't remember killing her contact?
Okay. Okay. It's a little foggy. I recently only got to remember a couple of those. You know, I don't know what to say here. If she's still alive, I'll continue to try to dodge her.
Well, she won't be bothering you if she is.
What did you do to her?
Well, I couldn't have two of us walking around, could I?
It's true. Why'd you take her for him?
Guards were convenient. I didn't find out about you until after.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a rough thing going.
Looks over at the nondescript woman beside her and, well, I think we have enough. And they look over and nod. Well, thank you so much. As you watch the woman beside her shift into your form, as there's now a Yaikzal sitting across from you. Stands up, well, enjoy your bar.
No, I stand up. And I'm like, I yell to the twin scales in red.
They both stand up, and you see weapons come out as the mercenary company, about half of them, like, just fall to silence and look over, and the, like, disruption is enough for the rest of them to look over and see you standing there, this guard standing, smiling at you. One of the, twin scales walks up to you. What's the first one's name?
Mayakar,
yes. Mayakar walks up to you. Trouble with the law?
You see the person that just took my form in front of me?
Looks over at the nondescript human woman sitting in the chair across from you.
Oh, I hate this. We can't let her leave. She took my form. I don't know why it's not showing.
She does a puts fingers to the sides of her lips and whistles, and a couple of the mercenaries get up and stand in front of the entrance, and two more of them move towards the back room to the kitchen.
Why do you take my form?
I thought you didn't want things to get messy in your bar.
Yeah, but that's before your friend here shapeshifted into me.
It has nothing to do with you. Don't you worry.
Are you gonna walk around as me?
Not for very long.
What are you gonna do with it?
Nothing you need worry about.
This is on me. You are being me.
Your companions have gotten themselves in a certain amount of hot water.
My party?
Sure, if you want to call them that.
Like the L brothers?
Sure.
Who's the person that's under hot?
I'm going to pay one of them a visit.
And
it's easier to get conversations when they're talking to someone they know. Or at least to get a meeting, really. Just something to open the door.
Could one of my people go with you to make sure you're not walking around ruining my name?
Sure.
I mean, it would be more reasonable if I had one of my mercenaries with me. Or their mercenaries.
Make me a persuasion check. Why? Try to find her stat block.
19.
Okay. There it is. So, you turn, look over your people, look back at her. She thinks for a little bit, and just points at one of them. How about them?
Who did you point out?
Just one of the mercenaries.
No, I want one of my twin scales to go.
If you're willing to risk them.
What is gonna happen?
Who knows?
I need to know this! Like...
Who would you like to send with me, Yaikzal?
I don't know if I want you to go now. Why can't... What is going on?
You were the one who didn't want anything messy in your bar.
I don't, but what is going on? Why do you need...
Do you really think you could keep me here anyways? I'm so curious about you. I mean, I have these memories, but you were so much more foolish in these memories.
I've grown up! I have responsibilities to do now.
Shame, it might get you hurt.
Who are you You could take Greg.
Did you say Greg?
Greg, 2 points.
Oh, what?
You need to go with them. Make sure
my butt. You need to go with them. Right.
Thank you.
And next time she tells you, you can just do it.
Thanks. You need to make sure they're not walking around and ruining my name when they turn into me. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Just... You want me to hit them if they turn into you?
No, I want you to report to me, you know.
Sure.
Oh, I hate this.
So nice to be working with you, Greg.
You're gonna don't kill him.
Well, I won't kill him.
What about your companion?
I'll do my best.
Don't, he can't die here. So...
Greg, try not to talk too much.
Listen to what she says.
Stands up from the table and lifts the elbow of the human woman beside her. Well, it's been lovely, Yaikzal. Hope we get to talk again. I love your bar.
Yeah, you must love my bar.
It's great. Nice place to hide out. Perhaps I'll rent a room if things get too heated.
I'm so curious.
As she heads out the door. Greg behind her.
I hated that, my car. I don't know what that was. It was weird.
So, I am going to need you to call them back, and I might need you to play you.
I have to play myself?
Yep. And if you do, it'll be convincing
More convincing.
Lorelei to come out and chat with you.
Do I get to be me? Like, I don't have to act weird?
You don't have to, you're going to be the best version of you the shapeshifter can present, having just read your thoughts for the last 5 minutes.
You guys can come down.
This got exciting. Yeah, so you're gonna go find Lorelei at her current abode, which is...
I swear to God! Been stewing for so long!
Security, get back down here!
You keep
He's
me
getting
away!
You know those cats on TikTok?
Dad! You're here!
Yeah.
What are you doing? You got it? Don't talk about it! Put it on the ground!
So, Danny, what was it you wanted to get up to?
I'm just cruising around Bar Street.
Yeah.
So if I would see that her bar's open...
It is, yeah.
Okay. Send a message to my friend that I originally met. The bard.
The bard, yeah.
You in town?
What is this? What is going on? Who's the... Where? Huh?
You're
Another
alter
one.
self, aren't you?
No. You in town? It's Berrian, the guy who helped you with the song.
This is thoroughly weird. I don't know how you're doing this. I'm not sure I like it, but yes, I'm in town.
And I'm going to put like one more. I'm going to be like, I'm by the whatever bar. Come meet me.
You're by Yaikzal's bar?
I'm not quite there. I'm
okay.
just by a
Okay.
bar.
Sure. I mean, I'm mid-set. Can you pay me?
Sorry, I would have put in the other message. Yes, come meet me. I got money for you.
Anything for a good customer. All right, folks. I have to tell you that and he finishes this off.
I would love
only
if you
you
walked
would be
out
able
of
to
the
hear.
bar.
You hear him trying to tell people that he's going to finish his set. Where he's at, mouth moving, talking to a group full of people who cannot hear him or understand why
I
the
just
music
really
suddenly
love
stopped.
the idea.
And then it
Sweet
cuts
home
in randomly.
And he's like, see you later.
Having
And
a
for that reason,
And for that reason, I do.
as he just, from what they can tell, just leaves for no reason.
I just imagine like I'm talking to him, he's still playing, and then it's just like, and for that reason, I do, and walks out.
Yeah.
And people are like, what? Someone said like mid-tip.
As you get met by this same bard who wrote this.
We should probably make
elegant
him a
song
name.
for you. What do you want to name him?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew,
No.
indeed.
Okay. Sure, Bartholomew. Bard for short. Hey, Bard,
You, a bard!
you can name...
I think Bartholomew is better.
Okay, so, what's going on, Bart?
Well, I was playing a set, and then you tickled my brain with your voice,
It's
and
called
I am
a spell,
here.
and I can talk to you.
ASMR.
Sure.
Oh, I'm on alter self right now. I'm in a disguise right now.
I guessed,
Okay.
because it was your voice. Out
What does a set
of that body?
normally cost?
It really depends how much I get tipped. There was a couple wealthy people in there, so I really think it was going to be rather high.
What does someone pay to have you come play at the bar?
Oh, well, if somebody, well, I mean, they did. I'll probably have to refund that. But usually the gold to come have me play for an evening, and then whatever I make in tips. Like I said, some wealthy people there.
Here's 5 gold and whatever you get in
Deal.
tips.
What do you want?
Just lots of the set. You play the good stuff. And the Butcher of Lachlan.
Of course.
But make it a drinking song.
I'm really going to need some time to adapt it. I mean, that's not the sort of thing you do just on the fly.
I believe in
front
you.
of
Just
people.
tone it up. You know, it's like, you know,
Really, drinking songs take some work, you know. I mean, they don't have to make a ton of sense, but they have to be catchy. They have to be catchy, you know.
yeah, but you can do it. You can make it catchy.
Well, not on the fly, not just in front of people, making
Okay.
it up on the spot.
You've got half an hour.
Not
Can't
for
wait for him
5
to get
gold.
beaten
I mean, that's the sort of cleverness. 10 gold buys you?
No, if he walks into Yaikzal's bar and does
Do you drop 10
really
gold?
Yes.
beaten up.
I'm feeling rather spontaneous today. I think I'm going to turn it into a drinking song.
I give him another 5 gold. Make it good and make it fun.
The funnest, goodest drinking song this side of a locker room.
All right. But like, kind of like, you know, just sprinkle in there afterwards after we get him good and drunk.
Of course. Well,
All right.
there's the right level where they'll remember it.
Yes, we'll hit that level. That's your cue. I'll do the drink buying.
Leave it
you
to the
do
professional.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, lugs up the gold and tucks it into his purse.
I'll mark off the 25 gold.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go
heads
and
into
kind
the
of
bar.
gather some people and be like, just like in groups. I'm like, what's her bar called?
The
Red Scar Bar.
I heard there's free drinks at the Red Scar. And just kind of like wumble through on my way over there.
Okay. You stumble your way over. You get there to Big Red, hands going, I told you! I don't know who said it!
What?
He's yelling at somebody about free drinks. No free drinks!
Who told you about
You're not
this?
there.
Is it the front door?
Or sorry,
You're not there.
I would say cheap drinks.
Oh wait, yes you are.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
the bar.
I would say cheap drinks.
Yes,
Yeah, why the fuck would I not?
Sorry.
We just had a moment of us at the bar.
I would say cheap drinks.
It's a whole thing.
Isaac, cheap drinks is what I meant.
Cheap drinks.
And then I go in there and I basically go up to the guy, and I'm like,
Alzheimer's, not even once.
I go up to the bartender.
Yeah.
Oh, does my spell fall away? Because it's spells that you like.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm still alter self. I'm gonna go up to the bartender,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna discreetly hand. Can I get a favour?
Probably not.
All right. Well, let me know if you can. I got a few friends coming. I want them to have a good night. One of the boys is getting married. He won't tell you. He's gay. But
Okay.
could you? Is 20 gold? Oh no, maybe not 20 gold. How much is that out of character? How much is a drink?
20 gold.
Not even close to that.
For Berrian.
Let's see. A mug. That's right under equipment.
For Berrian, 20 gold.
I'm not burying right now.
Food stuff. Cheap ale. 1 copper a pint. For 3 pints, sorry.
1 copper for 3 pints.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him 2 gold, and just be like, "Can you just make your drinks half price?
Wanna
So
buy an
just cheap
ocean
them,
of
you know?
alcohol?
Give a 1 every second one kind of thing, so the lads have a good night.
Slides the gold back
Just buying rounds for the bar.
That
You know what I
sounds
mean?
like a
Just
lot of math.
make it go. You know what I mean? Just like buy 1 free 1, buy 1 free 1. You know what I mean?
How about I give him 2 free drinks?
Each.
How many of them are there?
I don't know. Is there anybody in the bar? I don't care. I just want the bar to have a good
God.
time.
No, then I gotta... No, you take your gold.
Your
That's-
bar
I give him
safe
1 more gold for himself,
Timothy's incompetent.
and here's 1 for you.
Right, but listen, I'm gonna have to keep track of how many drinks this is worth.
Okay, how many
Free-
drinks will this buy?
I don't know, a lot?
All right. Well, how many copper and gold? Like 100?
100.
Oh, fuck. I'm like,
300 pints.
all right. You know what? There's 100 pints for people. Let me know when that's gone. I'll come give you some more.
See, this is the math I'm talking about. Now I have to count my pint. No. Just here.
I bought 100
break
pints.
it up for silver.
I give it to him. The next 100 are free.
But then I gotta count my... No. Boss!
Yeah?
I'm trying
I
to
need you to
buy
man the
around.
bar.
Trying to buy around for the bar.
Why?
There's math. I don't want to do math. This guy's trying to buy 100 pounds. I don't feel like counting 100 pints.
100 pints?
I'm just buying some round for the bar.
Then give it to each table to buy their rounds.
That's a great idea. Go, find somebody in the market, break up your money, hand it to people.
Alright, I have an idea.
Oh, God.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. You leave. I come back with 100 wooden coins.
100 wooden coins?
Like just wooden, like
Tokens.
just pebbles or tokens or something.
Okay.
I give him the gold. Here's 100 of these. I'm gonna give them out. They're for beers. I've paid for them. You don't have to count. Once you're done, put them in a jar. I'll grab them and I'll give you another gold and hand them out. How's that sound?
You alright with this, boss?
He only gets to do one round of it.
Alright. I will accept
You just made it
your
gold.
gross money for beers.
Alright, I'm just going to the tables.
Because
I'm
I
like,
have to.
here's a bunch of free drinks. They're only good here. Here's a bunch of free drinks.
You're probably gonna have to explain a little more as people are like, sure, yeah.
I'm like, no, seriously.
Look at his head. He thinks these are drinks.
No, you try it. You call me
Brings
a liar.
one to his lips. That's a rock, idiot.
No, you take the chip to the bar. They give you a free drink.
To the bar.
Sorry, New Zealand real quick.
Bartender, is this
Alright.
true? I don't have to answer to you. Right, try it. One of them gets up and takes it over, like, puts it on the table, stares at the bartender, who just has this, like, bored stare back at him. Said I'd get a drink for that. Well, there's a cup, and there's the ale thing, and grabs it and slides it towards him. I'm gonna pull it mighty full. Sure, you do that. Pours himself a drink.
Does the idol
Comes
see
back.
him?
It worked!
Does she see him letting him free pour?
She would
The
notice.
free pour stuff's the stuff that you give her.
What?
You
It's
know
grog
that-
water.
You know, like, whenever they get to pour themselves, it's the grog water.
Oh no!
Timothy's too
I'm not
lazy.
doing
No,
that.
this is
I'm not
Timothy
doing a
being
free
lazy,
pour.
like-
Timothy's
This is actual
This is
ale.
Timothy, like, just letting them pour their own ale.
told
So he doesn't
you.
have
their
to-
own beer.
See if I would notice. Would a 16 notice that?
Yeah, for sure.
Timothy, you need to pour it yourself.
There's 100 of those out there.
Well, what if they overfill it?
See, it fucking works.
Barely anything.
You know what? You have to watch it, but I trust you.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
All right, stop your pouring. Grabs it from him, takes a drink. That's all you get.
He's like,
drinks the extra.
he's pour drinking into his mouth.
Timothy just kicks him in the side of the head. None of that. None for you. You're cut off.
You said I could pour.
You know what you did.
You know what
These are more trouble than they're worth. As he just throws this rock, and somebody's like, "Oh, free drink! No, give that back!"
I put the jar down beside the thing for Timothy, and I goes to keep handing out the chits.
Okay, you hand everybody their free drink chits.
Yep. And there's probably not 100 people in there. So
No, there's not.
people probably get 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Almost 3 per person.
Yep. And then I just go and kind of sit and have a water.
Okay. Bard comes in.
Why are you
Hello, madame.
here?
I would like to offer my services playing at your fine establishment for free. I normally charge a gold for the pleasure of my
What kind
accompaniment.
of songs do you do?
All sorts. All of the best ones. Really, I'm a composer myself, even. But for a bar like this, I like to feel
Even.
it out with a few of the classics, mix it up.
If we
a little
don't
bit
like one of
with
your songs, you're in the pit singing until someone doesn't like it that much.
the pit singing.
You'll be in there singing until when they don't like it, they get to come into the pit with you.
I think that's very non-standard as a bar. I mean, here I'm offering a free service to you.
I don't know if you're a good bard. There's a
promise
lot of
I
annoying
am
ones.
one
Have you
of the
heard that
finest
one song going around?
Some of the bartenders would have heard him before.
I mean, I've heard all the songs going around. I assure
Have you
you,
heard
it's my
the
trade.
Alokrid murderer one?
Of course.
It's annoying.
Oh.
And I can promise you that if I hear that in my bar, they might not walk out with all their fingers.
Who's they? Right. Let me just take a moment to curate my song selection
Yeah.
before I get started. As he like scurries off over, boss. You're getting nudged on the shoulder by this bar. We have a problem.
I would go out kind of like pretend to have a smoke.
comes out with you.
What?
Oh, that's a good idea. Pulls out a pipe. No, I have to sing and like dumps it out. So we have a slight problem. I've talked to the scary, scarred, muscly, terrifying, vindictive-looking dragonborn woman who seems to be the owner of the establishment, and she has informed me that if I play what we agreed on, I shall not leave with all of my very important fingers and toes attached.
It's up to you.
The toes I'm less worried about, but my fingers are my life's blood.
Play it at the end, make it a drinking song, and there's another 25 gold in it
Did
for
you
you.
see the scars?
I know, I'm just saying.
25 gold?
Yeah, if you can get it off.
It's not worth my life.
What's your price?
I'm destitute if I don't have my fingers.
All right.
And I've seen all of the mercenaries in there that listen to her, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with my chances
All right,
of
just
escaping
play a
as
normal
slippery
set.
as I may be.
Just play a normal set. We'll build up the trust.
All right.
All right.
I'm letting you know I'm not comfortable with the direction this is going, and...
You don't have to play it.
All right.
Just play a normal set.
Comes back in. Hi, scary. I'm dragon.
Hi,
Oh, but I would say
I-
to him though too. I'm like, continue making it a drinking song and play it around town
Of course.
all the time.
I have looked through my set and ensured that none of my plans include that most horrendous song.
Good.
Okay, Hive Tyrant says fine, 30 gold, final offer.
30 gold final off.
Hello, Hive Tyrant. Welcome back. By the way, Hive, we hit affiliate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our first affiliate stream.
We now have
Subscribe button.
channel minions.
Yays! Yeah, he says yays.
Yay!
Nice. Very good. Very good.
I will change my form
Okay.
while I'm outside. Just go again.
Switch it.
Pretend to be drunk. Sit down.
You said the one guy's like, you missed out? Somebody's handing out free drinks. Look at this.
Are you gambling?
What?
There's wood chips all over the table.
No, they're the free drinks. Look at them. Trade them in for beers. But
Free
you're too late.
drinks?
These are out. You touch any of them, break your fingers.
All right.
On me, ma'am.
On what?
I'm him.
On me, ma'am.
On your mum.
Yeah. But anyways,
I don't know you, mum. What about on you? On your own word.
it's not worth much. Takes one of the chits and walks towards the bar.
Did he leave a chip on the table?
There's a group of his friends sitting there, and they
Oh,
have them
okay.
like pooled in the middle.
All right. I don't know, like begrudgingly. I'm just fucking bullshit. Free drinks, missing.
One of them looks over like, fine, and tosses you one of them.
I go up. Get a
Grab
drink.
your own drink.
Come sit down. Wait for this thing to start.
The very annoyed-looking Timothy, who at this point has just started pouring the drinks for people. And fucking people always pouring too much. Can't even trust them to pour their own fucking drinks. 100 drinks. Fucking heavy-ass basket full of rocks. Just grumbling away that he has to actually do his job. As he pours drinks for everybody. Right. So, that, I think, concludes your fun at the bar. The bard will go up and start playing his own music and such. Yes, Alex?
Drae, does Tethel show up?
Yes, Tethel will show up if he's invited to. Boss?
Hey, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
You've probably heard the stupid butcher song by now.
Yeah, it's catchy.
I want you. I don't actually mind it. I think it's kind of neat, but I do want you to like assemble some people,
Sure.
find the person spreading it,
Alright.
and bring them to me.
Sure, we can look into it.
Whatever it takes.
Like full force?
Like whatever it takes.
Do you want it quiet or like just find him?
Like quiet would be nice.
Well, it's going to take some time if we're doing it quietly.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get our best together.
Good job.
Alright.
I believe in you.
Yeah, glad. Okay, great. Yeah, I'll have it done.
Good.
Right. Walks off. It's still kind of awkward, like superior inferior relationship you have with Tethel. And he heads off, and you're left to the rest of your evening. As Yaikzal, you eventually make your way over along Bar Street to a brothel we saw earlier this night. Lorelei would be pretty finished up her stuff at this point.
Yeah, she is.
And you would hear a knock at the door, and your companion, yes? And you'd hear a man's voice, there's a visitor here for your guest, says she knows her. looks over at Lorelei.
Um,
Give us a moment to untangle.
Did anyone see
Starts
Lorelei
getting
go over
dressed.
here?
Well,
Did anyone see Lorelei go over here?
I have no idea. We just
gets herself dressed. As you head down the stairs, and you see Yaikzal standing beside the person there. She looks over at you.
Hi. I haven't seen you in a couple days, and I know one of my mercenaries saw you walking here. So I wanted to come...
You saw me
check on
earlier
you.
today.
Yeah, but
We
I
were
didn't know where
fighting.
you were going.
Kind of
You didn't really...
my business.
Yeah,
I don't ask where you go.
Someone saw you walk here, and they were like, we saw her, and I was like, okay, I do want to see her, so I came to see you.
Well, hi.
Am I interrupting something?
A little bit.
I just need you for a couple minutes.
Well, for what?
We haven't talked in a little bit, and
Is this really...
it's
What do
pretty
you want?
important.
Alright, sit down. Grab a seat.
No, we should go, like, walk and talk, and you can come back. I'll walk you here.
Conquered the moth.
Oh no! I don't know that you won yourself any friends with that one.
Like, it didn't,
Runa looks crushed.
it's still alive.
Oh.
I've just...
Come here, buddy.
Is it like broken wings?
I have no idea.
Is it stopped flying?
It looks fine,
Did
but
you smoosh and it stopped flying?
maybe.
You need to kill it. It can't fly anymore. It's dead. It's either starvation or...
Flush it down the toilet.
That seems like a
Do you
word.
want me to do it? I'm not going to let it sit there and
Like,
suffer.
Sorry, we don't normally murder things on spring.
Okay, Alex, tell them.
You dealt
Sorry,
with it?
folks.
Where did you deal with it? Where did you put it? Go put it in the garbage. No, get out
What
of
are we
here.
going to call our channel points? I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody got ideas
Don't
for
touch
channel
me with the
points?
hand that touched it!
Our channel points?
Yeah, we can name them. I just have them as channel points at the moment. But
I think we should just call them like...
It was annoying.
how about this? We'll think about it when we need to. but
Everyone
for now,
agrees.
Anybody in chat, go ahead and post what you think we should call our channel points.
Yeah.
So,
My vote is for Alex is the best. Coins.
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm Tyrant. Dot.
I just need one more supporter.
All right.
We could call it Adventure Coin.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so
Let's put a pin in that one, Alex.
Come on.
let's put a pin in that one.
Come on.
Yeah, but
We could call it Booty. Like a pirate booty.
I feel like that's gonna go poorly. He says he likes Adventure Coin. Wait, I keep assuming Hive Tyrant is a male.
He is.
I
think.
Let me know if I'm wrong. You haven't corrected
Yeah.
me yet, but
If he's what?
Very
very
much
much so. Perfect. I was like, it sounds masculine. Okay, so Yaikzal has just asked you to go for a walk for her, with her.
Hey. What's up?
Okay, so the two of you start your walk down. Hive Tyrant says checks the plumbing just to be sure.
Yep.
So, two of you go for your walk, and that is a 25 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. I'm going to need a con save.
It's dirty 20.
Okay. So. Math is so hard right now, I don't know why.
Those aren't raindrops.
Okay. I need to do
The sound of
more math.
just deepening depression of our player characters. Just the reverberating rumble of our mortality in this game. And the maddening cackle of
That is
the DM.
109 damage.
That's exactly how much health she had left.
As you're turning to talk to Yaikzal, who breaks out into a grin. Not a natural one her face usually contorts into. Looks forward, you turn and see a familiar guard you've met once before, and then she would feel a sharp pain in the back before the lights would go out.
Alright.
Okay!
Does she get stabilized?
She's not dead. Yes, she would get stabilized.
Okay.
But I think we'll leave her alone for now. So, the rest of you finish off your various evenings, eventually heading off to your rest.
So Yaikzal's still at the bar with me then.
She is.
Alright.
So you guys awake the next morning, meet for breakfast at the usual bar that you guys go to, the Bed and Boar. Arrive there, start having your breakfast. They've recovered at this point. They're not even talking about the incident with the boar before. And you guys notice Lorelei is missing from your little morning party.
Wait, Lorelei's missing?
There's Lorelei. She normally comes with you guys.
Drae?
I haven't seen her.
Do we have any way to contact her, or any places we think she might be?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to take out her coin.
Okay.
And where was the last place any of you saw her?
Well, I don't know. I think you walked her somewhere, didn't you?
Where did I see her leave?
She was heading towards Bar Street. You were heading towards your tower.
I'm going to head to Bar Street with you guys.
Okay.
And with the coin. We should probably be ready. Somebody grab Kana quick.
Yeah.
Kana would be with you guys. So
Oh.
she's along for the ride at this point.
And I just tell Roscoe, hey, go up in the air. If you see anything out of the ordinary, or somebody sneaking up on us, let me know.
Heads off into the air and starts circling above you guys.
Locate person, or locate object on the coin.
You cast this on the coin to no effect. She is not within 1,000 feet of you.
Anything?
No, she's not within the radius. Okay, come with me.
How close to the Warrens are we?
Bar Street, so that's like the next large neighborhood.
Okay,
next to
would
Warren's.
would it be covered in the 1,000 feet?
Like a corner of it.
Okay, we should probably check the Warrens.
Okay.
It might be.
I have an idea.
Would Greg have returned?
Yep. Actually, you did send Greg, and I forgot about that. So you would have some. Let's backpedal a little bit. Yeah. Because you did send somebody along. So Greg, well, let's roll. Let's see if he returns. He do.
Wow.
So you would have been getting a report that evening. So we'll backpedal quite a bit because I forgot about that. So Greg would have come back. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Sits you down. So I went with the creepy ladies,
Yeah.
and one of them did turn into you.
Yeah.
Went into a building, came out with that lady who comes around here with some of your friends.
Just multiple ladies.
Hot but cold, you know, like I'd bang her, but I feel like she's gonna stab me.
Lorelei.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Men.
like I'd bang her, but I feel like she's gonna stab me. Sorry.
Yeah. What did she do with Lorelei?
Well, brought her out, looked like you, took her for a walk, and then somebody shot her in the back with an arrow.
And you didn't watch where they went.
Well, I followed them as far as I could. They tended to her for a bit, and I was flabbergasted, but also trying not to get killed by the scary guy with the bow.
Yeah.
They bandaged her up and drug her off. Last I saw, they were heading into the inner run. I couldn't follow into there because the guards don't like me too much.
No.
Okay. Who in the bar knows where the tower is?
Mykar and Gelid would probably be the only ones who know. Big Red, of course, knows where the tower
I
is.
don't want to send him there.
It's a pretty well-known...
And this is like he came
it's
when
fairly
it's late
well-known
and no
landmark
one's
at this point.
there anymore, right? Or did he show up when people were there?
It would be late that evening that he would show up.
Yeah, she doesn't stay up.
She would probably get woken up to hear this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I need to go to the tower, or I need to go to the tower. All right. Woo.
All right, so no morning after all. As you make your way to Berrian's tower, and you head on in, the guards let you through. The night shift lets you through, and you find yourself in there.
How many hours has it been?
You've been back from the bar for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Just enough time to kind of fall asleep.
Who's on the main floor?
Nobody. It's nighttime, so there's just
Yeah.
guards about. But you could talk to one of the gate guards to wake people up if you wanted.
We need everyone woken up and brought down here.
Everyone?
Yeah, not everyone. Drae, Berrian, Wednesday, Kana.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Watch the it heads in and comes, pokes out the door. They're all waiting for you. I can take my post back. Heads back to the gate as you go in. Berrian and Drae, you guys have both been awoken along with Wednesday and been not like rushed or anything, but told Yaikzal's here. Says she needs to talk to all of you folks.
What's going on?
I have no idea. She just told me to come wake you. And
Okay,
I
all right.
figured she weighs heavy enough that I should listen to her.
Go
Was
down.
I wrong about that?
No, you're fine. That's
Okay.
good.
I thought I read that right.
Yeah. Go down and get together.
What's going on?
Kind of leaning against you in her nightwear. You guys stumble down.
Lorelei's in trouble.
What?
Where?
Don't know where, in fact. So the people came into the bar. They needed me for something, and I was like, okay, and they're a shapeshifter. But they took my form, and they're like, we need you for something.
Hey,
and
slow down. Sorry, these people, shapeshifters. How many people?
There's 2 people.
You know
One of
them?
so we fought this guard lady that doesn't like me a while ago, and she turned into bugs.
I heard about that one.
And so she appeared in my bar again with someone else, and I was like, this is sketchy, but I don't want anything to happen, in the bar right now. I mean, we just opened, and, the lady next to her, they talked with me for about 5 minutes, and then she turned into me. And I was confused, and I knew that if we did anything, we wouldn't be able to stop them getting out, so I had to go with whatever she was saying in hopes that no one died. And so they said they needed my form to get someone out, and I didn't know who it was. And so it's talk to them, and they're like, a friendly face works. And I was like, cool. So I sent Greg with them to make sure. Well, one of the mercenaries at my bar. And he just reported to me that they found Lorelei, got Lorelei shot, and dragged her off somewhere.
And nobody stopped him?
Yeah, what the
He
hell?
didn't stop them. No, he did not.
What about the guards? Did you
No.
drag it off Lorelei?
No, nothing happened. Greg just came back to me. So, I'm here.
Did he know where they took her?
Into the inner rung.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm out
well,
of my desk.
start looking.
Yep.
Aye, that's a good idea.
Let's go.
I'll get changed.
Okay.
Heads upstairs and we'll come back down a little later, hastily dressed.
Okay, let's...
All right.
Kanaz sitting there. All she did was put her sword on, ready to go. Still in nightwear, still in like pajamas.
Kena,
Yeah,
put on your equipment.
I did. See? Half draws her sword.
Okay,
off
we
her
don't
back.
have time.
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
Where are we going?
She has time to put on her armor.
You can catch up, then.
You just described the person that... You know the person that took her, right? The one we fought that, really, really messed us up?
He just said a guy with a bow.
Okay, so that guy with the bow that,
Like,
almost
the
killed
big,
Drae.
The big bow? This one?
He never said anything like that. He just said a guy with a bow just shot her, and I was like, okay. So it could be that guy, it could just be another guy with a bow.
Okay, let's go, but I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to be just about useless in this fight.
Well,
We can go, let's go. I'm just letting you know, no, don't rely upon me.
alright.
Okay,
like
you guys
pretty well tapped.
hustle out. Where are you going?
In a run.
Yeah.
You're in the inner run. Oh no, you're near
No,
it.
we're
So
not.
you guys head to the inner run.
I will spend.
Well, you didn't spend your thing before.
Yeah. So you haven't had a long rest, but you also haven't spent your find
Yes,
object.
yes, I have 2 second level spell slots, and I believe I have a 3rd spell slot left.
Okay.
Yes, 2/3. But all my 4th, 5th, and 6th are gone.
Okay.
Alright, I'll spend locate object concentration 10 minutes within 1,000 feet.
You would feel it tugging you towards the southern portion of the inner run.
Okay,
Towards
come on.
eventually a mansion in a rather Japanese style spread out there. You can see the gates firmly shut. 2 guards standing outside it. There's quite a few torches burning within. The place is fairly brightly lit. There's people patrolling around it. There's people training in the courtyard in what seems to be an unceasing training at the center
Is
there.
it the one we went to before?
Yes.
Yes. A lantern sitting in front of it, lit, glowing.
Ah, shit.
I mean, they did say to come at night.
We can't, like...
I don't know what we're supposed to...
I'm gonna send with my last 3rd level spell slot. Oh no, they're all gone. Never mind. More than gone. I cast it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could,
you did a bunch of sendings.
So yeah, I have nothing.
So you guys stand outside of this. Berrian feeling more vulnerable
I
than he
don't.
ever has.
Well, she's alive, right? Because you can feel her.
I
cracking the
can
coin.
feel that the object
Oh.
she's with is alive, or is there. It's up to you, Drae. You make the call. And Yaikzal, and you guys.
I don't know.
I'm in with what
We
I
gotta
can.
get Lorelei!
I'm doing pretty okay from that last fight, so I say
You guys
we
would
go
all
in.
have a short rest.
I'm kind of questioning your judgment at the moment, but...
If it's a short rest, then I will roll some hit dice.
Yeah, go for it. You guys have had more than a short rest at this point.
If we had a short rest, it means that Lorelei wouldn't have gotten killed by that thing.
No, but we.
No, you guys have had a short rest. Lorelei had like 30 minutes with a courtyard, which I don't think counts as a short rest.
Look, maybe it was something more like
Also,
relaxing.
the follow-up shot probably would have done it anyway. So.
One.
I wanted her down anyways.
They had more than one shot.
Really?
I can't believe it got exactly her hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
511.
really.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can just...
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll spend more, I guess.
I'm gonna get the music going.
How's that?
So we don't play with the volume a
1 4
little
1
bit.
15.
I rolled 3d6.
Okay, 1 4 1.
This seems appropriate.
Oh my goodness! On 7 dice, I've rolled 5 ones.
Holy! You're doing really good, Daddy. That's
This
impressive.
is disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 more.
If anybody
3-3.
wants to let me know how
Okay,
that
I'm
is
good
for
now.
volume, that'd be awesome.
Ugh.
We're not in the store, Have Tyrant.
I don't know what that means, but
At
We're
the-
not at the Clumsy Dragon. Well,
No.
none of these guys.
yeah, no.
Yeah, none of these guys play here. They don't have.
He says the dice tower is
memberships.
very clacky. Is it bad clacky? Or
You can move it further from
yeah,
the
we
microphone,
could
maybe.
do that if it's bad clacky. Also, we missed some. He said something. He self-admittedly sexist. Women wouldn't typically refer to themselves as tyrants. I think the preferred term is wife. Ducks behind the internet. I am, of course, kidding. Please don't hate my sense of humor. I don't seem to have one. And then talking about trying to find Lorelei was, you could try Find My Device app. He said, nah, it's fine. So the clicky-clacky does not seem to be bad. So, you guys have taken your hit dice and such.
Yeah, I'm effectively done.
Yeah.
So like, we can go in, but it's up to you guys. I'm in or out. Whatever you guys want.
Speak up.
I'm in or out, whatever you want.
Oh. I don't know. We have to try.
Okay.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
All right. I will.
And I mean, someone needs to be stone anyways.
Well, I'm more useful than that, but
I don't know. I think we're all more useful than that.
okay. Sword drawn, heading towards the gate.
Okay. I am going to get the map up as you guys will find yourselves standing outside the gate. Let's put this one on, and I'm going to get those conditions off you guys because they are no longer accurate,
Whoa, that's crazy.
right?
As we're walking up to him, like, I have no way of getting us out. If we're in, we're in. Just letting you guys know.
Yep.
And I'm going to switch us to the game scene. Here we are. So, you guys find yourselves standing outside of the gate. There are the 2 guards standing outside of it. One of them is the sort of large variant you saw before. They're still a medium creature, but they have the, like, extra armor along them, the, like, crushing weight, and the other one is just one of the regular living soldiers.
Well, only one way to start.
There is the myriad of gongs beside them for conveying different message inside.
So there's a big armored one, and then there's small guy,
A regular.
archer guy.
No, he doesn't seem to be decorated as an archer. Just another one of the like living armors that you guys have been fighting here, but not one of the juggernaut variety.
Okay.
How do we... Lorelei was the only one that could talk to them last time.
Yep.
From the whatever we had last time, it doesn't seem like there's any negotiation. This is a trial, and we have to get in.
Last time you guys were told to go away until the evening, so you don't know what their stance on negotiating is, but
Let's walk up to him.
Alright.
okay. You guys find yourself standing mere feet from the 2 of them. They have their hands on their weapons, but they don't draw them, and they are standing
Sword out.
stock still. You've got your weapon
Made a
out
shade.
in front of you.
Well, my shade is with me.
Yeah, you've got a shadow behind you.
We were told to come in the evening. And we know our friends in there. So...
I minor illusion a picture of her.
One of them draws his weapon and clangs it against the same gong you saw them smash against last time.
Thanks.
Weapon sheathes again, and they stand stock still in
Cool.
front of there. Are you guys going to be patient this time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys wait about 10 minutes, which is, I think, shorter than last time. As, 5 minutes shorter. As you would see a familiar figure stalk up towards the gate. And you, especially, would be familiar with the figure at this point, as you have met them twice before already. They have a bow on their back, nowhere near as large as the one they had on before.
Aha!
But they come to the gate. So you have returned.
You have our friend in there?
We do, yes.
Why?
It was a measure of surety for us.
Alright, well, we need her back.
I'm certain you think so. You also have something of mine, and I wish to make a bit of a trade between the 2 of us.
What kind of trade?
I will guarantee her safety in return for my bow.
What do you mean her safety? Like, you'll give her back to us?
Eventually,
What do you mean eventually?
when the time is right.
When is that?
After you're finished mucking about here.
A drop, then? We put your bow in a location, you let her walk?
Oh no. I'm trading my bow for a guarantee of her safety, not her release.
And we have to challenge you to get her back, I assume.
Or give up on the matter.
We might have to go with plan B and drop this. Or we fight them.
You guys decided
like,
to play the game.
How many of them are there?
There's 2 in front of the gate, and then there's 4 within the gate, not including the guy you're talking to, and an Oni. But this is the front large courtyard of the castle, so you imagine there's definitely more than that in there.
I mean, if her safety is guaranteed, we could come back tomorrow better.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, well, seems to be no way around this, and he'll pull out the bow and sort of just toss it to him.
Before he does, I'm gonna. Do we have to do this? Can we not? No, I'm talking to her or whoever that person is.
Yeah, the archer.
Is there not a way we could? I don't know what you guys have for money or whatever you deem power. Is there any other way around this? We just have our person, and you can have your bow.
What's your offer?
What do you value?
You seem capable. Your servitude is of value.
Okay. That's not doable.
Then what do you offer?
Gold. I can offer some magical favor.
What sort of favor?
I don't know. What do you need for magic?
There's much use for magic,
What would
especially
you...
in this game.
I'd rather not participate in the game. Is there anything you could use for yourself? I could make you a scroll. I could make you... I could show you how to cast a spell.
To truly deal with you, you would need to speak with our master.
To truly deal with you?
If you wish to discuss terms of a proper trade involving our castle as a whole, you would need to speak to our master.
The one from the gigantic chair? Or the one from your keep?
The one in the castle. I am permitted to bring one of you to speak with them.
Are you guys open to that? Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
I guess. Couldn't hurt.
Who should?
I'll go.
I don't know. I don't have anything to trade. I don't know what you can do.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll go.
He looks over at the guards, who don't even look to acknowledge him. One of them just swings open one of the gate for you to step through.
Step through.
Okay. The gate shuts, and they move sideways to block it a little more effectively now that you guys are on one side and they're on the other.
Drae kept the bow. Yeah?
I haven't tossed it yet.
Okay.
You have not
As I
passed it
said
over
before.
As you will be led by this archer into the building, and you'll also get a sense for what's in it as you get walked past these Oni
I am
in
watching
the training ground.
everything.
Make me a perception check.
Uh, 9.
14.
14.
15.
15? Okay, so you would notice there is at least another Oni patrolling the exterior of the castle. You get led into the main, largest floor of this palace. And in it, there are 4 guards flanking either side of it, and there seems to be a writing desk one could kneel at. You're led all the way past this, pushing past the guards, up the stairs to a second, then a third, then a fourth, then finally a 5th story on this. As you're going up, the only visible guards you would encounter would be on the second to last floor, which seems to be mostly a storage room, and there are 2 more of the living armor who seem to be guarding that floor and patrolling across it in a quite predictable pattern.
Things we saw, another Oni, 4 guards on the inside, then 2 living guards up there.
And then I'm going to reveal the room you find yourself in, and you guys can all go take a look.
The king
And I'm going to move
Yes.
Daniel's token over to there. And I'm going to move the stream over there so that you guys can see as well.
Whoa. The stream seeing things?
There you are. As you find yourself in one of the smaller rooms inside this palace, and sitting at a writing desk with a fan on display one side of him, and a pitcher of some sort of burning oil on the other. The room has a writing desk and instruments spread out on a pillow. Kneeling and seeming to be working at some sort of scroll is a rather well-dressed humanoid figure. They have kind of this deep, almost gold robe, but it's a little too dark to really be gold. And it comes out over either shoulder and then down over a red almost kimono that he has underneath, and they have pulled back black hair, top knot kind of ponytail coming off of the back, blue skin as well, and you get brought in by the archer, who leaves you behind them and then turns and makes his way down the stairs, and they are kneeling, currently working kind of delicately at some scroll work in front of them.
Hello.
You are ignored.
Okay, I try reading the stuff he's doing.
Okay, you
I just kind of look at it.
peer over the shoulder. You're not familiar with whatever language is being like written on the scroll, but they seem to be about halfway through writing something out there.
Let him finish.
Okay. You wait less than a minute before they finish the scroll. They put down their writing implement, keep this open, kind of blow on it to dry the ink a little bit, before they turn and, still kneeling, are now facing you, and you can see the almost glowing, like light blue, almost greenish skin. An older, very distinguished face turns towards you. Hello.
Hello.
I see you have taken the initiative to come and visit me. It won't let me turn the token.
Well, you have something of ours. We have something of yours.
I assume if it is just to discuss matters of your companion.
This is outside of the game.
Do fill me in on what you've discussed thus far.
Well, we have your archer's bow. He wants it back. He's taken our friend that he has hidden captive in here. I know she's in here. I don't know if she's alive or dead, but I know she's in here. We'd like our captive back, our friend. And he can have his bow, I don't care.
I don't see why I should be involved in such a discussion.
Well, he told
Seems
us to talk to you.
straightforward enough.
He said he'd be unwilling to give the captive. All he was willing to give us was her safety.
Seems a fair trade for his bow.
Well, I was willing to offer something else if we can have her back. I'd rather not have to have her as a game piece.
And what are you willing to offer?
A spell, a scroll, knowledge. What do you value?
These things are useless if not directed in a satisfactory way. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
What use is travel with nowhere to go? Flame with nothing to burn.
I think you're underestimating magic. There's many, many uses for magic, and many applications. I think the true power of magic is the creativity and the ingenuity of the wielder.
I think we agree. The importance is the wielder. I think of more importance is the task they are turned towards. You offer me a spell. I have many of them, and many enemies which can counter them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to direct it in a useful manner for me, perhaps we have somewhere to speak from. There are many uses for magic in this game we play.
Who would you like a spell cast on?
I have a certain rivalry with the king.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I'm sure you have friends in this world of yours. As do I.
Who do you think I speak of when I say the king?
Our king?
No, I have no rivalry with your king.
Okay.
His moves are impressive enough for his perspective.
Which king do you speak of then?
The Swarm King,
Swan
the
King.
Rat Lord.
Do I know of that?
You are not familiar with that at all.
Okay, who is this?
He is one of the other generals who has come to your plane.
Oh! Is he the one that's in that
The forest?
his spider bitch?
Hogren?
Yeah, Hogren. Is that Hogren's guy that's
I do not know who this Hog.
out of character? Sorry.
You would have to ask him, because in character you don't know.
There's someone, you would know him, named Hogren. He's from the forest, he's from the Underdark. And he said that there was a problem in there, I'm not sure. The forest area.
No, he does not reside in the forest.
Where's
He
he?
is firmly in the city. But if you have not even found him yet, I think it would be somewhat detestable of me to give away his location spuriously.
Okay. What would you like done? Remove him from the game?
Of course not. He's on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Vex him? That would be quite entertaining.
Okay. Frustrate him, make his life uncomfortable.
Sure. I'm more concerned that he does not come to the aid of our organizer this time, as he has so many times before.
Thessakar.
The one and the same. I should warn you, you'll find it difficult to deal with him and be able to find yourself in battle with Thessakar. I do hope you have capable champions at the ready.
Sorry, I'm out of character.
He seems to be putting forth that if you, Berrian,
Mm-hmm.
go to try to deal with this Rat King, it's unlikely that Berrian will be able to participate in any battle against Thessakar.
If I go to fight the rat,
The Rat King.
because of the rules of the game, or
Because of something about the Rat King.
Thessakar's not in that battle, though, right?
No.
So that if I go to fight the Rat King, he'll do something to me that'll make it so that I can't fight Thessakar.
That's what's being implied, yes.
Well, that's a very important thing. In the end, I don't care about this game at all. I care about this Thessakar character that is more of my concern. What would stop? What could he do?
I am certain you would find out most quickly.
Well, this is vital information. I'd be willing to help you. But that's... If it's going to take me out of the game to deal with other things, like Thessakar, I don't think I could participate.
Then it seems this game matters to you after all. Most interesting value you place on your companion. Seems your safety is not enough, but yet you're not willing to play the game.
I think you
And then with the option to not play the game, you're not willing to not play the game.
I think you underestimate Thessakar.
I certainly do not underestimate Thessakar. Perhaps I overestimate your champions.
Okay. If we complete this and he is either removed from the game or dealt with,
I wish for neither of the sort.
what do you want done? Be specific and put quantifiable, measurable things that you want to happen.
I want his pets.
Which pets?
Oh, they're quite obvious when you see them.
Please be specific. I'm so tired of guesswork.
He has a number of creatures, which he keeps for entertainment.
Okay.
I would find it most amusing if they came to be in my possession as opposed to his.
Okay. Do you have a number of them?
Last I counted, 3.
Do you have a description?
Well, they look much like you do, with softer curves to them, and usually less clothing.
Women.
Sure.
From our world?
From many worlds, I imagine. I don't think he's added anyone from yours as of yet.
Okay. 3 hostages? Could we put that word on them?
I don't think they're being held hostage against anything. I think pets is quite fitting.
Okay. All right. And if we manage to get these, you'll release our companion.
Of course.
Okay. Your friend can talk to us about his bow.
Well, wouldn't you like her safety guaranteed before we release her?
Is he going to kill her in the time that I'm trying to help you?
Not if he has his bow.
And you have no control over him, eh?
I have full control over him.
So maybe you could tell him not to do that, then.
You merely spoke of him when you should have said...
Well, I think that things have changed, and maybe he could do a little bit more bargaining for our friend than for that.
You have bartered her release,
He
not her
nearly
safety.
killed my brother.
I was quite upset with that. It's unbecoming to miss.
I will give him back his bow. But I'm letting you know that I'm probably going to kill him.
You may certainly try.
Okay. I'll leave.
Okay. He turns back to his work and begins writing at a new scroll as you head down the steps, and you find waiting for you the same figure who met you at the gate, who will lead you back out to your companions, look over at the guards who swing the gate open and let you step through and shut it behind you.
So,
You're going to want to give him his bow.
sure.
Or else he'll probably murder Lorelei. Out of spite.
It's a long bow.
Out of necessity.
Necessity? What's the necessity?
It's a poor bargaining chip if one does not act on what they
What
promise.
are bargaining chips needed? Right? You kill her, you die. It does nothing. It's just useless game pieces. Stupidity. Just simple nothingness. What do you get from it? What do you gain? You're a pawn. I'm a pawn. We don't matter.
Ability.
Nobility.
Ability
Ability. You gain ability?
to promise I won't kill her in exchange for my bow.
But what does
She's
it...
safe in my care.
But what does it gain you?
In this case, my bow.
Sure.
Killing her gains me nothing.
I don't care about your bow. Have your bow. What does your bow gain you?
Well, that I'm certain you'll find out.
Sure. Shoot at me. That's fine.
I don't think you'll be so confident in that statement in the near future.
Okay. All right.
Hand reaches through the bars towards Drae.
Here you go.
Pass over the bow, which he pulls carefully through, looks over, brushes a little dust or anything off of it, and puts it casually over his shoulder.
Neat.
Turns neatly and starts walking back into the compound.
Okay.
Well, there goes our bargaining chip.
No, I talked to him. He said something about a rat lord in the city. He wants us to retrieve 3 females, something like that. Pets, he calls them. I would be like gathering them and walking back towards the tower.
Makes me uncomfortable too. Just so you know. Like, it's totally in character, makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Sorry, what?
Oh, just the way you end up referring to people sometimes when you're playing villains and stuff like that can be less than comfortable.
Well, yeah. I'm just giving like my introspection of how I think he viewed them.
This
Pets.
is Isaac having to play people from another world who view you guys very differently than you view yourselves.
Yes. I don't know exactly like this. Why don't we just say trophies or pretty things that he's gathered throughout his travels?
I don't think that's better.
Either way, however you want to put it, I'm just saying it how it is. Friends.
Okay, I like friends.
Alright, let's go take his friends from him.
Okay.
Oh.
We need to plan. I could use a couple of days.
Do we-
Lorelei is safe.
Apparently.
I don't know anything that's solid in this world anymore. As far as by the rules of this arbitrary game, she's safe. And I know he said his name. Unmeaningly.
Yeah, you did.
Just...
You would hear Yaikzal in your head with a breathy kind of chuckle to it. She's safe.
She's safe.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just gonna
I need to go.
say that?
Yeah, it's just,
You felt when he said the name, the attention turned towards the group.
you know how you guys were just talking about arbitrary.
Yeah.
He's listening to us right now because he just
Yeah,
commented on
of
our
course.
conversation.
Of course he is. Like, it's the way it goes.
Okay. We need to plan.
Okay. You guys make your way away from the...
I need at least one day
Okay.
to prepare. Possibly more if you guys...
What would you guys like to prepare?
Do you want some scrolls? Do any of you want any scrolls to make your characters...
I'm not
Wait.
sure what we're going into.
I think we should find
It
a
is...
healer.
Oh, and then I would also say, he also mentioned that if I fight this rat swarm lord, that there's a good possibility that I won't be able to fight Thessakar.
Why?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think anyone tells me anything about what's
Well,
going on?
how are we supposed to do anything
I don't know.
if we can't
I don't know.
fight Thessakar?
I think that you guys break in and steal the concubines, or I come
Well-
with you and then I possibly am out of this
Well,
fight.
wouldn't we not be able to fight Thessakar if we go?
He specifically said me.
Yeah,
And
but
he said then when I said, oh, we can't do it, he said, well, you don't have very high hopes in your companions, do you?
That was referring to fighting Thessakar. Berrian would have some sense that the man you talk to thinks he is uniquely capable of retrieving them.
So Matt, I'm confused.
So you would have a good enough sense from the conversation to know that what was being suggested was that Berrian retrieve them. Give me an insight check, and I'll see if you may have discerned a little bit more. I'm definitely going to give you more than that, but there's another level to it.
Do I have a dice?
Yep.
I have a D8. Just in case I need it.
8.
Insight, just wisdom. That's going to be +1. That's a 9.
7.
16.
Okay. You would be able to discern from kind of reading the body language and the like flow of the conversation. The general idea is less of you going and breaking these people out and likely you convincing this creature to trade them somehow. And your suggestion of your ability to magic probably means that it is going to have a use for your magic that this creature you just spoke to did not.
But then that would be extrapolated to me not.
You can make whatever you want from that piece. So we're going to take a break, because it's 7:59. And we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break, and we're going to try something we've never been able to try before. We're going to run a 1-minute ad during it, and see how it goes. So please stick around and watch it. It's an easy way to support us without paying any money. We make a little money off of it.
Yeah.
And we get to try this out and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, let me know after the break. And also, before we go, I do want to read the stuff we missed.
Yandu's all excited.
Yandu said, sorry, I went to the bathroom. And then everyone needed things, and I had to make a call to another hotel to book a room for a friend. Chaos. And then Hive Tyrant said, maybe he will eat you. Curvy is good. Then again, I'm curvy, which is not good. And then he said, embrace the evil. And then Yondu said, you know what is solid? Daniel's fucking beefcake arms that could crush someone's skull with. And then in a completely different direction, talking about me feeling uncomfortable, Hive Tyrant said, when you're playing the villain, Isaac, you must fully engross your soul with the evil. You must become the evil. Live it. Love it. Okay, I'm all better now. And then Yondu's cheering ad break. So I'm going to take that as a sign of approval, and we will be right back, folks.
The ads will
Enjoy our
continue
new
until
Be Right Back
streaming
screen
revenue
from
increases.
Kruna.
Hola.
Hello!
Hi.
All right, we've got two things we want to discuss before we jump back to the game. The first one being all of the chat we missed, but the heck, guys. Also, anybody not subscribed to us, did you see the ad? It popped up with a weird thing saying no ads for 21 minutes. I don't even know if that means they played it and won't let me play another one for 21 minutes, which I'm not going to anyways, or if it meant we're not allowed to play them yet. I don't know. Rudy, you want to give us a recap of all the chat we missed?
No, let's...
Also, are ads playing randomly?
You be Hive Tyrant, I'll be Yondu.
Oh, ask
I
them
want
that.
to be Yondu.
Okay, you be Yondu, I'll be Hive Tyrant.
Thank you.
No, we have a good question though.
What?
Hey, guys on stream, can you let us know if ads are intermittently throughout popping up on the side, or like a banner ad that just makes like the screen smaller and plays for like 10 seconds?
I don't care about that.
That
I
and
I
if
do.
ads are popping up interrupting the
I
show.
turned off run through ads.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I'm asking.
but we're asking them.
Yeah, okay, that's a good.
So just let them answer.
Good check-in. Okay, Hive Tyrant. We're gonna do a live replay of your guys' conversation that we missed. Only non-streamers have a problem with the ads. Those of us who stream understand the necessity of the evil that advertising is on the free entertainment platform that is Twitch.
I mean, for me personally, I don't stream for any income. Anything I do, anything I get is tertiary income. Tertiary income for me, if anything. So whatever I get, I'm grateful for, but I work a full-time job, plus I do deliveries on the side. So I work for my living as it is, you know? But I do know there are some people who do this full-time for a living, so power to them if they're on the grind.
Much love. I stream for my own reasons as well. Any money I earn streaming has been given away to my viewers from time to time in the form of awesome merch from my merch store, but I do get complaints from some viewers about the ads.
See, I don't intentionally run ads as of now, but there's nothing you can do if Twitch just does it. Thankfully, I haven't had many complaints about it. I could just tell people, look, if you want to bypass ads, you can sub, but I'm not going to make you suffer with the ads, or you can sub, or maybe just don't watch Twitch, Keck W.
The ads take over what you're displaying when you run an ad break. Yeah, that's my understanding. I haven't explored it yet. Yeah, I agree with both your sentiments. We are hoping to make money off this. I would love to be able to do D&D in any capacity full time. That would be a dream for
Me as well.
Yeah, so I think most of us are in the same boat, that it was like, if we could just do this for like a living, mwah. So that's where we're at. We also don't want to turn this into like a ad channel. Like, it's got to be fun, and
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
going to feel fun if it's just a cash grab, right? But okay. The other thing I want to chat about. So we did have we took a longer break there because we had a bit of the chat as a group, and I wanted to bring it into the game because if anybody's watching this, and if I'm to be so bold as to say, learning anything from it, I want that to not be missing, because there was a bit of tension around the table about characters having stuff happen to them out of their control, the fact that these people seem to always know where people are, and have just seemed kind of like just omnipresent and scary, as well as like what's going to happen between player characters going forward. Is this something that they can work through, or is this going to be a big wedge in the party?
Yep.
So we did go over that and kind of take a look at what the impact on the different characters would be from what happened, cleared up a few misunderstandings in how things went. Lorelei specifically, some of the things I said didn't quite translate into what I meant them to say, and cleared that up, and we figured out what's required for this to work for the party, because in the end what's fun about the group is that it works together. We can have our disagreements and misunderstandings between party members if everybody's having fun with it. So we had a bit of a discussion to make sure we're on track for that. And if me and Dan do our sit down anytime soon, we'll probably go over that in a little more detail.
Coming soon, new streams.
And then Hive Tyrant says, hey, when you watch regular television, you endure a third of your program time watching ads. What do most of us do during commercial breaks? Go to the bathroom, get a snack, dispose of a body. We all have hobbies, he says.
Been there.
Moving on to the game. So, you guys, minus Lorelei, being together on your way back to your rest, most of you feeling pretty tapped from the busy day you had before, and the late evening this has turned into. And we did discuss your guys' options at this point are fight them, minus Lorelei, now that you've guaranteed her safety, and see what that nets you, or carry on with this agreement that you guys have potentially come to with them to try and rescue her without that sort of combat, with the caveat that it might mean that you are down a Berrian should things come to a final battle against Thessakar.
Let's get some sleep, think on it, let's talk in the morning.
Can I just go fight them?
Kena,
We might.
I appreciate
They have Lorelei, and I don't like it.
your enthusiasm.
But without her, we need to be
Cautious.
ready to go.
Why?
Because if you go there, then we'll all get caught.
She's the only one who can, save us if we die.
Oh, yeah. Fine, but I don't like it.
You want to have a
No
sleepover?
one likes it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go get Sasha.
Okay. Runs off.
I don't want her.
No. A very red-faced Kena will come handprint, like, she wasn't very happy with me yelling outside her door. And she said she's not coming.
Damn it. Let's both go get her.
But I did steal this! As she grabs a book. I think it's important, so she'll probably have to come get it later.
Good point. We'll see if she comes. Okay.
Well, alright then. Yeah.
You coming for the sleepover?
Yeah, Drae, you come for the sleepover?
Looks towards Wednesday's room.
Wednesday can come!
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure, I suppose that could be fun.
Whatever.
We'll set up a slumber party bed in the library.
Yeah.
In the library?
Yep.
That's a really big room.
Yep.
Except for all the books.
Yep.
It's not a very big room. There's a lot of books, actually.
Yep. Well, we can make like a big pile of blankets and cuddle puddle.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we build a wall out of books? It's kind of late for that, I think.
No.
Maybe we just go to
Just cuddle
sleep?
puddle.
Alright.
Okay. I tell one of the guards, can you please bring up many blankets and pillows?
I wouldn't know where... I got it. I can handle that.
Okay, you can help her if you want.
Sure, I could use an extra pair of hands. Right, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Guard follows after her, and you guys will quickly have just a pile of blankets and whatnot. And you would also have been invited, Yaikzal, by Kena.
Yes.
Wanna come for a sleepover?
Sure.
We should stay close.
Yay!
That way no one.
Should we invite Big Red? The library is kind of small for Big Red, though.
He might
Um,
hate everyone in that room but me.
Big Red hates
hate is
me?
a strong
Not
word.
you.
I feel like
Okay.
we've established a rapport, him and I.
Is it because Drae ripped open his boss's ribs that one time?
He's a little scared.
Oh.
I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, it is. It is very.
Okay, come cuddle. She like yanks Yaikzal into the room, and you get pulled down by Kena as you guys are just like a nest. And you get the sense this is her like preferred sleeping arrangement, having grown up in the wilderness. A like nest of pillows and bedding is way more comfortable to her than a bed.
Cute.
Tries to squirm next to Wednesday through the mass.
You like get over and you like feel something and like nudge. Hi.
Hi.
Are you trying to snuggle Wednesday?
Yeah.
And then this one from the crocodiles as she grabs you on the waist and rolls you over, like almost throwing you into the air, just like rolling you over her body, and you land partially on Wednesday. Ah! Ow!
And then you guys feel from underneath
Are you wearing a dagger?
Berrian comes out. Snake!
Always. You know that.
Not in a pile of us.
Well, where am I supposed to keep it?
Beside the nest?
That's so far away. What
At
faux
least
guy
get out of my
sneaks in
hip.
here, huh?
Get it out of my hip at least.
Alright.
Readjust to get it underneath
Roll over
you.
the other way.
As you roll over
Oh, sorry, that's another one.
from beside the pillows.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Go to sleep.
Guys,
Sorry.
curled up around. She just curled up a dragon in a nest.
You had Drae between the two of you, and now it's like you right next to Kena. She's been like flipped over to the other side. Berrian's like above you guys. What would be the head of the bed? Like the opposite of a dog at the foot of the bed.
A minor
And you just find
illusion.
yourself kind of curled around Kena.
A minor illusion. Piles of golden gems underneath Yaikzal.
Idol! Look, there's great gems under you.
She's a dragon! That's her horde!
Fuck you! She's gonna
You go to like push over the coins and your hand goes through and you're like, oh right, fuck.
Back to sleep.
You guys lay down. Wednesday ends up just like inching back into Drae and like warming up against him. You end up kind of wrapped protectively around your family there, Berrian at the top. And Kena, at some point in her sleep, like rolls a bit, and her head is like now resting on Yaikzal's shoulder, just like thrown over it, hair a mess across the pillows.
That's so cute.
As you guys are in like just a massive puddle.
Sasha didn't come.
Sasha did not come, no. But you guys will see her in the morning, quite early, like tapping her foot angrily in the main room. All right, who took my book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine! That's
Oh.
what I'm talking about.
It's not here.
We invited you for a sleepover.
I heard something about that when someone was knocking at my door at an ungodly hour of the morning, refusing to leave until I came to greet them.
That would be Kena.
I'm well aware. Can I have my book? Yeah. Don't throw! Catches it out of the air.
I give Rog.
That's for not coming. You don't get to punish me for not coming to your sleepover, Kena. Oh.
You totally get to.
He says I get to.
Cannot,
Glares at you.
cannot no. No, you don't get to.
She says I don't.
Well, no, hold on, Kena.
Hang it.
Beryl said that you've been doing school on public speaking and working on stuff like that. Why don't you try to convince her with Beryl?
Because we already did the sleepover,
Like how-
and she didn't come, and now she's here this morning, and she had that really big vein across her forehead.
How would Beryl say to try to convince her?
I'm leaving, and she grabs her book and heads out. That was fun.
So, what do we do until tonight?
Well, you guys want magic for the fight?
I know some really good sweet stalls.
We're fighting
and they
them,
really
right?
like me
We're all
because
in
I paid
agreement?
them a lot of money.
Okay, we should talk about that.
We're just-
Sorry, Kane, I'm not trying to cut you off. It's just
No, it's okay. We can always go get sweets later.
here's the way that I see it. There's apparently a swarm guy we didn't even know about. He's part of the enemy's game. There's this other guy that we met that he's part of the game. He wants something from the other guy. The only thing that ends up is we ended up go talking to the other guy, getting the other guy something, and then we still have two problems, and then I possibly can't help you guys with Thessacar.
Yeah, it seems like that solves nothing.
I feel like we just go and smash this guy's castle down, kill him, or maybe not kill him.
At least get Wednesday.
Lorelei.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Get Lorelei, and then while we're at it, let's just get him out of here. Let's get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Do the same thing we did to the tower, and the same thing we did to the.
Yeah, we kill them all.
We don't have to. Yeah, we probably do.
At least the bow guy.
I really don't like him.
I mean, it's just our patriotic duty to avenge the king, you know?
I'd forgotten about that. Sorry. I don't know. What do you think? That's the way that I see it. I see it's just a win for them, and we just end up more fucked around than we already are.
Yeah.
Can I?
I want to get Lorelei back, and that's it.
Yaikzal?
Sure, but I'm not doing it for the king.
No, of course.
You don't-
You've established that.
This is for Lorelei.
Yeah.
Do it
Have
for
you guys
arbitrary.
noticed that Yaikzal doesn't like the king? Because I didn't notice.
Really?
I noticed a little.
Yeah.
Because you disappear for 2 weeks, and yeah.
She made a pact with the other guy.
I was only following in the king's footsteps. Participating in the game.
To make a pact with the...
I don't think the king made a pact.
I
with
don't
our-
know
He
if
makes
that's
all
quite the
moves
same thing.
From our city to them.
Well, what's he supposed to do?
he's the-
Let a city just get
Do you guys
taken?
want my help or not?
He's the king.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay. Do you guys want magic to help you in the fight?
I can't cast it.
No,
don't care.
but I can make you guys stuff. help.
I have my sword, which is pretty cool.
Okay, remember some of those spells, and I'll talk about a few of them that I do? What if you guys could have
Okay,
them?
can you make me harder to hit?
Yeah, I can make you harder to hit.
Cool.
Um,
Can you make me hit harder?
I can't do both.
Lame.
Do you want to hit harder, or do you want to be harder to hit?
Harder to hit.
Okay. Kena,
I don't care.
she has resistance already, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll make you hit harder.
Okay.
Okay. Yaikzal,
Yeah.
do you want to hit harder?
Sure.
Or do you want to be harder to hit?
I like your gloves.
Thank you. I want to hit harder.
Okay. I want to make some spells.
Okay.
Scrolls.
Okay.
I want to make 3 of... 3 of Shroud. And 2 of Shroud and 1 of Blur.
Okay. It's gonna basically take you a day per spell.
Okay. Can we go in 4 days? Are you guys alright with that?
Actually, wait. What level are those spells?
4 days.
3, 3, 2.
Oh,
Is
I
it-
think it
I
might
don't
be
think
like.
it-
I think
like-
it more might be like a day per spell level.
We should. I don't think we can wait that long.
Okay, good point. Alright. Spells in the future. Forget we talked about
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
We should get healing potions. And maybe
Yeah,
a
we need
healer,
healing potions.
if we know any.
I have 1,
Maybe
2, 3 healing potions.
We'll need to
Okay.
buy some.
I'm gonna mention that I have a countdown on the 1 minute ad thing that says preparing 1 minute ad, 1 minute and 55 seconds.
That's what that's what I'm worried about.
Maybe just turn it off and we just don't run
I
mid-roll
don't
ads.
know if I can undo what I've done. We might get interrupted by an ad here, folks.
We're just
Welcome
learning.
to the affiliate learning
Oh,
stream.
hang on. I do have this. Nice on it. Oh.
What?
What are you doing?
I pull out a cloudy blue potion
What's that?
I thought you were doing something
from
with the ad.
from the locked dwarven vault.
What's the cloudy...
I don't know.
Oh god.
I wrote down as much information as you told me to tell you in the future.
He's regretting what he said.
I
That's the sound
just
of
deleted
DM
my
regret.
notes today from that area.
Why
I
did you
can't
delete it?
undo it. Because I was clearing out my stuff.
You can never clear out notes for a campaign till the
Cloudy
campaign's done.
blue potion. What do you figure?
I feel like it's a
Alright.
potion of Storm Giant strength.
I'm gonna go figure out what
I think
this
it's
is.
probably a potion of kill stone enemies.
Yeah. Abolish clay.
Oh,
Or a potion of AoE banish.
Okay, so I'm gonna drink it, and then we're gonna go as fast as we can before he figures out what it actually does.
I am going to choose a potion that would fit that description.
Chat, if you guys donate $15 right now, it'll be a potion of Storm Giant strength.
Oh, really?
Isaac is viable.
Can you move this so that it's not under my tower?
No,
Completely getting rid of the whole structural integrity of my dice
it's
rolling.
one felt
That's
bag.
why I rolled 5 1s on 7 dice.
Okay,
Is
I
that?
think I know what it was.
Seems like blame shifting.
Yeah, I think I know what it was.
Can we just are we able to go to a thing and pick up health potions?
Yes, yeah, if you want.
Okay, how much are they? Like 50? Like the greater
50
ones?
for regular, greater, or 250.
How many can we
Oh.
find?
You can get 5 regular
Okay,
and 1 greater.
Okay.
how much party do we have? Party fund?
No,
Okay.
I have so much money.
5.
Oh, I remember what
How
it was.
much greater? Sorry.
1 greater.
Okay, we'll get them all 5 and 1 greater.
Okay. So, 100,
I'm just gonna buy 'em.
250, So 500 gold.
Okay,
total.
give 1 to each.
Yeah.
Me, you, Kane, Yaikzal. There's just the 4 of us.
Yep.
And then and then we also have your friend that's coming to be our stone guy.
It's one of
Yep.
these and
Okay.
one of those.
Someone can have the
and-
you have your hand. You should keep the greater.
Yeah.
Because you can bonus action give it to us with your hand. Or action with your hand kind of thing. Okay.
You just have one.
We have 1 each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna give a second one from Drae to Yaikzal because Yaikzal's pretty mobile.
Okay, and then give me a second or Kane a second.
I'm gonna give you a second.
Okay, so I have 2 normal then.
Yeah, you have 2 normal.
Yeah. And
Drae has 2 greater and 1
Can
normal.
you add?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gave you guys a 1 normal.
I gave Yaikzal 1 normal.
Sure. I wrote it down.
Kane
Okay.
has a normal.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we're good to go.
You just have to refresh.
Also, Something very important happened in chat. Yondu says, I gotta say I'm impressed with Isaac's ability to pull out all these voices from the ether. Well done, sir. Very important message. Thank
Very
you.
important to read.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Had to say that. Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna give.
Yondu, wait for my
Okay, I'm
one
gonna give
shots.
no big deal, just a minor health potion to Lorelei, because her like the tab with her sheet is right next to Drae, so he can just drag it over,
Sure.
and then she's gonna drink it,
Uh-huh.
and then she's gonna escape.
Okay. Yondu says, Daniel, one shots, let's fucking go!
Yeah, I'm gonna run some.
Yeah. Something to look
Tell your
forward to.
friends.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
So,
Hide
you
your
guys gather up these potions.
Gather the potions.
Lorelei has a crazy vivid dream about drinking one and escaping.
Yeah.
As,
Wild.
All right, we gather Yaikzal's friend.
Okay.
Hey,
let's go and find, who was it you guys?
we don't remember.
Flash?
Oh,
It was-
Flash.
It was the dual wielder.
Ah, the
Yes,
bang
yeah,
of
you guys-
flashes.
You guys go to Flash, if that was indeed who it was. Time for that thing, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Flash. Here's the score. You're gonna turn to stone. You're gonna count to 60, and then turn me to stone.
Okay.
No, he can't fight those things.
What type of
Yeah,
armor
and then
does
I'm
he
gonna
wear?
immediately turn him back into stone.
What type of armor does he wear?
Do we have to switch
he
out
wears,
his stone?
like,
Well, he-
No, you
basically
don't.
Otherwise-
just weapon
Well,
harness.
because he won't know what's going on, so he'll
Sorry,
never
I
know when to
missed that.
unstone unless he.
Unless we defeat them.
Like, we could tell him to count to 1,000.
No, but once the area's done, the stone will end. Remember?
Do we know that?
Yes.
I don't want him dying.
Alright, fine then. You say stone until we tell you.
That's not an ability that
You
I
can't
have.
hear anything when
just-
you're stone,
okay.
just trust us.
We'll help. We'll let you know. If you turn to stone, just stay it until we're done the fight. That's all we need you to do. What?
But he won't know when the fight's
sorry,
over.
What's his armor?
He wears basically like gladiator light armor. Like, it's
Which-
just he's a dual wielder, so he's fairly unarmored.
Like a
just
plus
weapon
what?
armor. I don't know that there's a plus anything to it.
Okay, so I give him mage armor to a +3 to his armor. So just do mage armor plus his dex
Okay.
for whatever it would be.
Okay.
I also have mage armor on myself, cast my spells, and redone my
Okay.
arcane. Da da da.
Okay.
All right. Ready to go?
I guess. We've learned that these guys don't like fire. Like, they are good against fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They're immune to fire.
Oh, look at my green flame.
Immune
My dagger of spite.
To
Be like,
fire.
listen here.
Don't you have other magical weapons?
Yeah, but like, it's just gonna get angrier at me if I do anything else.
No, I don't think. I don't know, man. It's up to you.
I don't know what it knows.
Your social security number.
What are you doing with your dagger?
I'm just gonna sheath it.
Stare at it intensely and put
Yeah,
it back into your
yeah,
sheath.
like, don't you dare burn my hand.
Jerk sideways a little bit. You nick yourself in the side as you try to sheath it. And sheath it.
I'm gonna melt you down and sell you for parts.
Okay, so you guys get all of your potions together. Are you drinking this this light blue liquid?
Um,
I'll drink it. I'm immune
Hey.
to disease and poison.
You're immune to the poison condition. You're not immune to poison damage.
Whatsoever, but I can't get poisoned. Just the issue.
4. Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, me with a d20.
What? How is this working?
You can,
rolls higher,
you know, you can
rollies.
literally rock paper scissors. You're right beside each other.
Blasphemy.
Rollies?
Roll off. Let's go.
I got a 16.
18.
All right. What are you doing?
It's mine. I'm drinking it.
Are you drinking
Have
it now?
fun.
Are we like about to start fighting them?
No, but you guys can make your way over if you want.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
we'll
drink it like
quickly-
when the fight starts.
Okay. Let's get some music going as you guys find yourselves that evening, having waited the day to prepare yourself, back outside of the gate, which looks just like the evening before. A little louder, and I will switch us back over to the combat scene. We're back. Okay, so you guys find yourselves outside of the gate in much the orientation I have you, unless you want to change it. I'm assuming Danny has his shadow out, and Lorelei is not going to be there.
Lorelei saves us all.
There we are. So, that is how you all find yourselves.
Okay. Do you need a blade?
I don't really want to use my dagger.
Okay.
I have, like, our old sword.
I have a dragon bane longsword, but you wouldn't be able to sneak with it.
Speak up. I meant Danny, but yeah.
Are there any dragons?
Nope.
I could walk away.
You know what? Fuck it. Just use your dagger.
Use my dagger. That seems like. You know what? No, give me that sword.
Okay. I give him the dragon bane longsword.
Okay, you take the sword into your hand. It has a different heft than most longswords you're used to using, and you can see the patterns across it. Yeah, not quite the right weight for sneak attacks, but a good sword.
All right.
I've given it finesse.
Okay,
Do we have to level?
Ah.
how have you done this?
With the power of magic.
Got you. It has finesse, but still does not function as a sneak attack weapon or let you use dex with it.
Ah,
Done my
yes.
best.
Fancy finesse.
All right. Are we at the front there?
You are, yes. You guys are out in
it's
front
nighttime.
of it. It is nighttime, and if you guys are planning on going into this, we can get initiative going.
Yeah. So, hey guys, we just thought we'd talk to you.
All right.
I will let you know. I got an ASI finally.
Yeah.
Yep. And it went right into Dex.
18.
Haha.
Wait, we're allowed to level up?
Yeah, we haven't leveled up yet, so you haven't.
You guys have had a rest, so you may level up your characters.
You may level up your
Excuse me.
characters.
I have a lot of stuff
So we're on
to
level
do.
13.
Yep. Dirt team.
Watch as they panic.
Please hold.
Please, can I have some
You're gonna have to give them a moment. They somehow didn't expect this after a rest.
Oh, I'm done. I leveled up.
I thought
yeah,
you were
Danny's
just
the only one who-
like withholding it from us because we didn't do good enough in your game.
No, you guys needed a rest.
He withheld it because he wanted to shoot one of you to death.
Because I knew things were
Yeah,
gonna happen.
Lorelei
that evening, and
had
you would
one
not have
more
time
hit
to take
dice
your
of
rest.
health. Just saying.
Yes, it would have made the second shot harder.
It would have. Look, she would have had time between the attacks to go.
The
like,
second shot is much lighter than the first. That is not something they can do with every attack. So, reasonably, yeah, it would have made a difference.
You know what? Let's be honest here. You're the DM. You can throw whatever grip of dice you decide to throw. You can even just make numbers up.
I can, but
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
really
there.
I'm just saying you can.
Yeah.
And we'll never know if you did or not.
No, it's true.
7. So I add 7.
Is there a fudge emoji? Chat, can you throw some fudge emojis for DM fudging dice?
I add it.
That's what we
so
need right
on
now.
rolled HP, you just add 7 to that number. You also got a 7.
You know what I'm going to pay for?
What you gonna pay?
I'm going to pay for a... What's the word I'm looking for?
A giant shit dice tower that I have
No,
to
no,
roll
no, no,
in
no.
whenever I'm fudging rolls.
It's great.
Because the rolls don't matter. It's like 17.
I'm going to pay for like a...
Yandu says just don't with a emoji.
What's the
A bunch of Drae spells change.
what's a word when you like see someone's like smiling and it's like, oh, what's he up to?
Suspicious?
I'm going to pay for a suspicious DM emoticon. Emo. That's what we need.
I feel like it's going to be my least favorite emoticon.
Yep.
I find just about always when someone's like, are you fudging rolls? Which doesn't really happen with my players. But just about always I'm not.
And then it'll just be the whole chat's like, suspicious DM, suspicious DM,
Yeah,
suspicious DM,
yeah.
suspicious DM.
Just every time I'm going to be like, this is driving me nuts. Then there's going to be the one time I'm not annoyed, which is when I'm actually doing it. When I'm like,
It'll be sus DM. It'll be sus DM, sus DM, sus DM, sus DM. And then I'll get a plot armor emoticon wrote too.
Yandu put in Advent 121 DM sus.
I'm gonna get one that's a book with armor and a shield, and it'll be plot armor. Plot armor.
Oh, we need more of these.
AC infinity symbol.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on.
Hanging on tight.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
It got rude at least. I'm glad somebody laughed.
Fuck. Yes.
Oh, by the way, thanks, chat. I just want you guys to know that you're part of a social experiment, and I will let you know in 40 years.
I don't want to be socially experimented on.
Reasonable.
Okay.
I'm paid a decent amount of money.
Should I level up Lorelei?
No.
Yes? No.
No.
Technically, she rested.
Yeah, like she would, but why spend the time?
Okay,
She's
just curious.
effectively out of
Spells?
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking.
Until we release her,
if it's
and she
something
comes
I
out
would
like an
need to-
avenging angel of fury.
this. Yeah, it might happen on. We'll deal
With level 7 cleric spells.
Yeah, Troy, we get level 7 card spells.
Does she get 7th level
Sure,
spells?
get level 7 for.
Ooh, that's a milestone.
Yeah, like
Yeah, she
word
got.
of recall, or...
Yeah, now she doesn't only have 11th level spells to
There's-
fuck with Berrian.
There's
Dude, you have
things
word
that
of
happen.
recall.
with
That's,
that.
is it 6 or 7?
6, yeah.
I actually think it would have been 6th
Do you
level,
have
but
that
we'll do it
spell?
at 7th
Yeah.
anyways.
That
I
makes her
wasn't
life
aware.
so much easier.
Well, I mean, yeah, if she's not unconscious, you know?
So, you ready?
Yes.
All right.
I only
Let's
one
get
character, this is so
initiatives.
weird.
Drae,
Dirty 20.
Berrian,
22.
Yaikzal.
7.
That is one less than what I rolled for you. And then your shadow, Danny, goes right after you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, on my same initiative count.
Okay, so we are starting with Berrian. Well, actually, sorry, we're starting with 1, 2, 3. Let's see who gets it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. D6 is great, as long as I don't get a 6. Okay, there's 1. As Yaikzal, you immediately turn to stone as you guys leap forward. And top or bottom. And the Juggernaut turns to stone as well. So Berrian, you're up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bonus action. Quicken spell.
I'm gonna use the Frozen.
I'm just wait till the game's done. You know, wait for it.
Okay, quicken spell.
Bonus action, quicken spell, mirror image. So
Okay.
you see Berrian starts to flicker, and then 3 little versions of him appear, and then I'm going to. Is the other ones there, or which ones are there?
So there are 2 guards there. There's the regular sized one and the
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is currently stone
Okay.
along with Yaikzal.
I'm going to step off to the side
over
of the
in
regular
stone.
sized one and leave room for someone to strategically place himself to fight this one with me.
Okay, they will have to put themselves in the middle of the 2 of them, but you can do that.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great. I'm going to swing. First one is going to be Green Flame Blade.
A 19.
Lots. Lots and
that'll
lots.
hit.
Okay. Because we have we have proficiency +5 now.
Yep.
Oof, I need to recalculate that.
Anyways, you hit here.
10, 12 plus 29. That's 31 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, second one, I'll just roll that quick.
Natural 1.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, that misses.
His face. Okay, that misses. Look like a kid. Somebody just took their toy away.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do some damage.
Poultry damage. 4.
Okay. It's 9 damage.
9 damage as you step beside them, slash once into them, and you can feel the clay as you hit again. Despite the kind of flesh-like look that they have to them.
Oh! 11 damage.
11 damage. And then you bring your weapon back to like stab into them as they lean sideways and lodges itself into the stone. Yank it out of the wall beside them.
And then my shade is gonna step around me.
Okay.
And so we know when I'm walking, it's weird. So it kind of like clings to my back a little bit. So like when I'm moving, it looks like I'm kind of like shadows kind of extending from me. And then when I stop moving, it kind of like sucks in right up against me.
Okay.
And so it's gonna step up and touch the guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit with the shadow.
4.
8.
An 8 will miss.
It'll step back behind me.
Okay, so it's stepping out and now it's moving away from the thing. because it will take an attack of opportunity if it's getting behind you.
Can it occupy this game square as me?
I do not believe so.
It'd be your call. It's like a shadow.
I don't know what book they are to get their thing, but I'm going to say no.
So then it'll just move over to a square beside it then.
Okay, so it's staying within 5 feet.
Sure.
Okay. So, Shadow moves to there. And Drae, you're up.
Alright. Bonus action, steady aim. It's gonna use his action to cast Bless on the three of us. And then I'm going to reaction with my wrist crossbow, do Hickey. Who can I see? Just these two?
Just the two of them. Well, I mean, you'd be able to see the ones in the courtyard over there, but they're ignoring you at the moment. And then there's one walking by currently who is patrolling.
Yeah, fine, I'll just shoot this guy.
Good job.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Advantage, that is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Oh, I forgot to do my green flame blade damage.
20. I mean, it doesn't matter.
20 damage?
Oh, it's fire.
Yep.
20 damage?
20 damage.
Oh.
Okay. As you cut the little string there, it flies out, stabs into it, and fractures some of the clay. As you watch the skin just kind of like shatter a little bit before that turns into like cut lines, but no blood comes out.
20.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Drae?
This is his turn.
Okay. Brings us to the Juggernaut, who is going to freeze his companion.
Skibbity button butt. This is like I guess this could be like fighting clay things.
Brings us to Kana, who is going to step
It's
up
them
to it
hitting themselves.
and attack it.
The
That'll
Juggernaut? She's fighting the Juggernaut.
10 damage, and then she's going to take her second attack, which will also hit
Holy, what a beefcake.
for the exact same damage.
All magical.
Okay, 2 slashes into it with her phase steel blade there. As this thing's just like breaking out of the stone there, you watch the other one getting covered over, turns to just a flash of blade, like up towards the chin, cuts through. You watch the crack lines of the clay before they turn to flesh, and it's just this cut that refuses to ooze any blood. The armor is going to stay how it is. Yaikzal, would you like to turn someone else to stone?
Turn my little guy into stone.
Okay. As you target your dual wielder there and
Flash! His name is Flash. Get
turns
it
to
right.
stone, you find yourself looking there. That is the end of your turn. And I'm gonna grab a token to represent him.
Better be epic.
I don't know if I have anything suitable.
Okay, go on the internet, find a image of a flashbang from Call of Duty Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Pretty sure I'm not allowed to do that. Let's see.
I'll draw a picture really quick.
Yeah, you. This will do quite nicely. And we will give them the.
Man, I'm just so
first
fired
one
up about emotes.
there. We're gonna add them
We
too.
need so many emotes.
Okay, so that is your turn, which brings us back to Berrian.
Okay, Berrian's gonna see that this guy's all...
Flashbang, I wish you were here.
Berrian's gonna just kind of like grab the guy that's stone, flip around to the in between the Juggernaut
This is
and
right.
Kana, so that
Beautiful.
she get strategically placed with Kana. against the
Kana is
Juggernaut.
right in front
Wow.
of it, so
Didn't
there's...
she, wouldn't she have
I
gone
can't
around
believe
to?
Nope,
Part
she
of
just
his
stepped up
body
to an
is the
attack,
word
which is her
bang.
usual...
Are
No.
those his
branding.
limbs?
No, it's like
Okay,
comic
and then my
book.
shadow will go on the other side of it
bang.
to flank with
I
me.
thought that
You
was
can't
the
do that until
person.
its
No, this
turn,
is
which
the
is after
person.
you.
Okay, I hold my action.
Ah,
Okay,
he has no
Bonus
limbs.
action blades on, and then I hold my action for the shape to run
The
around
grenade.
okay.
He's a
Shadow
grenade.
runs behind it.
to strategically with
Yeah,
me.
so you are now flanking with it.
I'm trying not to use that word. Okay.
What's
Work with
happening?
me. Work with me here, DM.
All right, your held action.
I'm taking commission.
Yeah. So I'm going to first poke its brain.
Okay.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
Because we can't
2.
fire it. Okay, very hurt. Very hurt.
4, 5, 6.
Got 15 psychic damage.
15 psychic damage.
Oh, she.
Okay. As you turn towards it, you send your will lancing into its brain, and the thing just barely kind of steps back as this force goes towards it, but it seems to hammer into whatever energy is within this.
And then I'm going to hit it with my blade.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
18, 13.
Holy 30.
That'll hit.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Legendary items.
What a day. What a day. Alright.
Got a dagger that hurts me.
I'm swinging.
7, 5.
12 plus 7. 22 damage.
What's the extra coming from?
12 plus 7.
So I rolled a 7 and a 5.
What damage types are these?
It's all magical.
What damage types are these?
It would be...
Is it all
Slashing?
slashing?
Well, one of them is sneak.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering where the extra damage is coming from. I don't remember all your guys' stuff. So yeah, so if this is from sneak attack and not from green flame blade.
No, it's not green flame.
Yeah, so 7 and a 5?
7 and 5 plus another
5.
So 12. So hold on.
19.
20.
Right?
No. 7 and 5 is 12.
Yeah.
Plus 7
Uh-huh.
is 22.
Is
Oh
19.
no, it's 19. Good, 19.
I was going crazy there.
Me too. I was like, wait.
Look, you guys just let me do my math.
As you cut into it with your blade after lancing your psychic energy towards it.
And like the hum of the blade song kind of spilling out, and then my shade's gonna hit it
Okay.
with a bad touch.
Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage for the shade.
Sus. 1 and a 7.
11.
Misses.
Ah,
You're
get
doing great.
Good.
You're doing great, little
Get
dude.
good, shade.
Which brings us to Evan Drae if the shade is staying there.
He pulls just his normal sword. He like got the dragon sword and was like, I don't like this.
Okay. So your dagger?
No, his
Oh, just your
rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
You step forward, I take it?
Yeah, stepped forward. One. Into the chest of this clay behemoth.
Go ahead and roll to hit the juggernaut.
26.
That'll hit.
Ooh. 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 4, 5, 6, 15, plus 8 is 23, plus 5 is 28 points of damage on the first stab.
28 damage. The thing is now ragged, like slashes through it. Every one this like ear-piercing shriek of ripping steel across clay, replaced by it moving like flesh again. These just bloodless cuts across it now.
On the next hit,
It's a juggernaut.
16 to hit.
A 16 will miss.
Oof. There's a natural 2 plus a 4 on my blessed dice.
Yeah. Wait, you haven't
Oh.
blessed yourself?
I forgot about
Who else would I have blessed?
Did I miss you blessing?
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice you had blessed.
Yeah,
What he did first turn.
I forgot about
Who all is blessed? You.
Plus 3.
Me, him, and Yaikzal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm only one character now. Thanks.
Yeah, does your brain feel empty?
It does. I'm like trying to like, okay, Dre's doing this, and then what is? Oh, never mind. That's just his turn.
I put all of the wrong things on. Just watching Yaikzal, I put the wrong thing and then the other wrong thing, and had to take them both off and do that. So watching it like plus, plus, minus, minus, plus.
Could you imagine being like a...
Okay. That brings us to the Juggernaut, which is going to
Juggernaut.
Freeze the other one.
sweep towards.
I'm using my reaction to attack it.
Why?
I have allow me, and if it's
Well,
within
it's only when
15
it deals
feet-
damage.
Yeah, if it's
It might
attacking.
Yeah, it's going to attack the shadow.
Yeah.
It's gonna attack
actually,
the what did the shadow
First,
ever do?
it's going to step over here beside Kana and
It
away
is
from
completely
Daniel.
surrounded.
And from Drae.
Yeah, you're right. That is away from Drae as well. Hey.
Yeah, he's afraid of me.
Okay, it's going to attack the shadow to start. That
Miss.
is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do my thing?
Does it stop the damage?
No, but I can attack it after.
Okay, then we'll do the damage first.
And I'm right up to
And that is 17 damage.
That'll kill it.
Okay, as it turns and just brings an armored glove, like backhanded, into the shadow that just poofs into
Terrified
nothing.
of the shadow.
Okay.
They're scared of the dark.
No, the DM just knows what it does.
That's why
Which
they
one
have so many
attacked?
lanterns around.
The one on the bottom.
Okay. And it's within.
And it's also something that can give
It's
you
within
advantage.
15, but you have to be able to hit it.
Yeah, you guys are in the way. Never mind. I
You
can't
can
do
go next to
anything.
Kana.
Okay,
No, I need to be.
it's not her
15
turn.
feet. No,
Um,
my reaction. I can move 15 feet to it, but there's no way to get 15 feet to hit it.
5, 10, 15 will put you right beside Kana.
Okay. And then I get to make an attack against it. And
Okay.
if I hit, I have advantage on my next attack.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's weird. You're our blast.
Okay.
Can we get some hype in the chat here, boys?
27.
27 will hit.
Okay.
You do have to spend some of your points from
Yeah,
this
it's one of
thing,
them.
right?
It's
Yeah.
one
Okay.
extended. And I have 7.
Oh, and she gets stunned.
Cool.
That.
It's a D10.
What's this from? Is this from the Bloodhound?
It's from the gloves.
Just from the
Oh,
things,
the
yep.
gloves.
That's 11 damage.
11 damage.
And I'm gonna Stunning Strike it. Smile.
Okay,
Skadoosh.
so
And it has a minus
save.
D4.
And on my turn, I have advantage on attacks against it.
Wait,
It does have a minus D4 because of the thing.
brain poke.
Almighty brain.
Okay, go ahead and roll that d4, Danny.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Matt. 2.
16.
16?
No.
Oh.
Oh, no, it just passes. What is with you and...
Oh, no.
This is why I said she never stuns anyone. You're like, she does stun people.
Wait, your level.
Listen. It rolled all right, okay? And he didn't roll as good as he could on that, as average. And then it is going to move over sideways.
Who did it move away from?
You and your brother.
So I get to hit it then.
You
too.
do not. You have used your reaction to hold your action, so just your brother can roll to hit.
I will slash.
Okay?
You would still have advantage.
I still have advantage?
And this is actually a good thing. This is
You
intended.
do not have advantage.
Ooh, would this?
Oh,
16 again.
Misses.
Bless.
Yep.
Oh.
It is going to swing at Kana as it moves over in front of Yaikzal. That is going to... What's Racy again? That'll just hit.
Bang.
So that is 12 damage to her. She'd be full health, which becomes 6 damage to her. And she is thrown back 5 feet away from it as it slams into her and hurls her back with a glove blow. And then it is going to move over to here next to Yaikzal. Bring this to Kana, who is going to immediately move in to get beside it.
She could see it's beside Yaikzal. She could flank around.
She cannot. It has moved itself into a corner.
Are we on a map?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know we were on a map.
That is definitely going to hit. I don't know that it's going to matter whether she is flanking or not, because she hits like a fucking truck. 19 damage is more than what it has left for health. As she comes up, there's a flash of phase steel blade, and then you guys watch it fall in half. The top half hit and just crumble into pieces of pottery. The bottom falling over and half of it just shattering into nothing, and there's one clay hollow leg left.
All right.
As you guys are left before the gate, this one destroyed, the other one still in
This guy
stone
stays
form.
stone?
Yes. So Yaikzal, you're up.
Can I try to... We've seen them open them before. Did I
Yes.
try to pull
Yep.
it open?
Yeah, you can step over to the gate and pull one of the gates open.
Oh, I can? I don't have to roll for it?
No,
Okay.
nothing. They're
As
pull
okay,
openable.
Rolls to open door.
Pull. You never know. What if it's strong, you know?
Strong door.
I'm gonna rush it.
Okay.
It's a the
so you
weirdest
used-
dwarf last name is Strong
You've used
Door.
5 feet of movement to get over to there.
Okay, and then I want to be like...
The door's open now.
Yes.
Great then, great shot.
I want to move here.
Okay.
30 feet.
30 feet over to there.
And I'm gonna attack that thingy.
All right. This one in the middle of doing drills in front of this Oni. You head up to attack it.
Wait. They're probably gonna attack us. No, I'm gonna attack it. I don't want to because it hasn't done anything, but I have to because it might.
Yo, that's the world we live in.
Natural 20?
That hits.
Maybe roll your blessed dice just to be sure.
That would have been
It
a
was a 33 to hit.
34.
34 to hit.
I have an
34
11 now.
hits.
But it's a natural 20.
Yep, that definitely hits.
That is 23 damage.
Okay, so Yaikzal throwing open this gate, running up, swinging towards it. So 23 damage as you cut into the back, and it's in the middle of doing like some sort of like complicated movement. You see the armor like pulling up around the waist and it's cut in across where the spine would be. 23 damage.
Was that a surprise attack?
No.
I'm not a rogue. And I'm
Anything
gonna
else, Yaikzal?
attack again.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
With your bless, but I think you have enough.
24.
Hits.
If it hits, it crits.
12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit with my fists.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
Ooh. 18.
18 will hit.
Bless! Bless got me a 4, otherwise it would have been a 14. Ooh.
Helps other people.
That'll do it. Oh. Got fries stuck in my throat.
11 damage.
11 more damage.
And I'm gonna...
Key point attack
key
again.
point, and I'm on Stunning Strike that last one.
Stunning strike on the last one. 8.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It's stunned!
It is stunned, so you have advantage on your last attack there.
Okay. Okay. $25.
25 hits.
And D8. That's 10 damage.
10 damage as Yaikzal runs up, absolute lightning round, the slash across the back, another one in, cuts into the armor, but you manage to dig the tip like deep in as this thing turns towards you, starts fumbling for a bow off of its back. As you just punch once, thing like stumbles back, you feel your key spreading throughout it as it starts to go a little woozy, grab it by the front of its armor and just slug it a second time. Right. Berrian, you're up. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from Yaikzal, 30, 40 feet away from the thing she's fighting, and the nearest other two enemies.
I'm going to zip over to where Kana is. Or, to where Yaikzal is.
Okay, do you want to get next to the three enemies, or one of them, or two of them?
I'm just getting next in a way to the one that Kana, or Yaikzal's with, because it's stunned. I don't need to have flanking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
so to get next to it, you are going to be next to three of them.
Is there any other place I can go?
Let's see, 5, 10, what's your movement?
50.
5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Yeah, for 40 you can get over there as well.
Okay, I have 50 if I can get
That does put you closer to the Oni, so you are next to it and the Oni. You're either going to be next to three
Are
of
the
them.
Onis clay?
You've only fought one of them so far.
Okay, well, let's find out. And is the Oni adjacent to it as well?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Okay, so swinging for the first one.
Alright. This is the red Oni.
Skibbity boppin'. Where's my other D20? Okay. Green flame.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage.
1 and 5. And you're blessed.
Oh, the bless. Coming in clutch here, I'm hoping.
We're rolling bad. 3.
Okay, so that is a 5. That is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Alright, so let's roll some damage.
It has 4 health left, so you destroy it.
Okay, and then
The
let's-
green flame would jump.
to the Oni.
Okay.
So that's going to be one. I'll roll this first.
I really just
So,
demolished it.
1.
okay.
6.
7.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
12 fire damage to the Oni.
Okay, 12 fire damage to the Oni as...
Does it take it?
It does, and you will see the red Oni light up a little, and a burst of fire flash off it and back towards you. This is basically the
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Not quite the same, but functionally pretty close. So,
Okay.
make a dex save, please.
Alright. I am in my thing.
Thirteen.
Okay, so that is going to be lots. 22.
Okay, so you take half the damage, and it takes half the damage.
Okay. Which is
You did 12 damage, right?
yeah.
So 6 to both of you.
Okay. And is that a reaction?
It does not appear to be.
It's just the ability it has.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to swing my second swing at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. No advantage this time.
Oh yeah. Don't need it.
17.
Lots.
Hits.
Let's roll the. Roll the bless.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Bless is a good time. 1.
Okay, so 18. 30.
Hits.
Okay, good. Let's roll some damage. When I find my D8. Hold on. Nope, here we go. Yep.
6.
That is going to be 13.
13 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Slashing magic.
As you head up, the flame lances into it, some of it flying back to you. You bring your weapon up and just cut across the rib on the side of it as it turns fully towards you. Drae, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action dash and run up here.
Okay, it is double movement to move through your allies, so that is an extra 10 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you, just a question because I've never asked you.
Yeah.
Do you allow someone to make a tumble check? I guess we could call it. It's from another thing, another system, but to go through somebody's space without losing the movement. At the off chance that if they mess up the check, they would maybe lose more movement or end up prone.
I've allowed it a few times, depends on the situation, whether it's, like, fitting or not.
I'm just saying, is it something that you would allow us to try?
Depends on the situation. If the challenge of things is moving around people and you have to move them, no. If it's, like, fitting for the situation, then maybe yes.
I'm rolling to hit!
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Okay, cool. Have a touch.
Your bonus action attacking?
I bonus action dashed.
Oh, right. You can dash. Yeah. Rogues.
Dirty 30.
That will hit.
Dirty 30.
As opposed to a natural 30.
Baby.
I made that same mistake.
Okay.
You know, the golden oldies as opposed to the dirty 30s? As opposed to the fortunate 40s?
God.
10, 15,
Oh,
18.
the dumb
23 on the first hit.
23 damage.
And green flame blade.
green with the flame of blades.
Don't you need a bonus action to cast that?
Nope.
Just you cast you.
Oh, as you attack,
cast the
right,
Cast. 12. How much?
You have 3d8?
It's 3d8s now, right? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll an extra d. Oh no, is it still 2d8 for the extra, or is it 3d8?
3d8 plus your spell thing extra.
Oh,
so
I didn't roll enough.
12 plus 14. 12 plus 8 is correct. Say 12 plus 8 is 20.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 fire damage to it.
Okay.
Is it
Roll me a
net-
dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay.
You have evasion though.
Okay, that is a 14.
14 is a failure, so you take 20 fire damage, and it takes none. It is not halved.
Oh.
Okay, not half from evasion.
This is not.
Can I reaction reduce it?
Yes.
My 4.
Okay.
Is it? Hang on. Is it an attack?
It is not an attack.
Okay.
This is your flame goes leaping towards it. There is a flash around it as your flame goes flying directly back at you and sticks to you. As it manages to control your flame. There's no like body motion to this, but hurl the fire back
Does
at you.
it still do the jump damage? Or not?
It would not.
Okay.
Okay, Drae. That brings us to Kena. It's
And it
going
was
to
just
take,
the fire damage that got redirected.
Yeah, 20, 30. It's going to take her 2 movements to get over to here. So she's going to go there and wait till her next turn. I'm realizing I didn't add these guys to initiative. Silly of me.
They're probably not gonna go.
Can we get the sus DM emote here?
All right. Who do we got here?
25, 25,
okay,
25.
so
Wow,
this
they're all on top of the
one...
initiative. Yep,
This
sus
one
DM.
would have gone first.
Oh, yep, sus DM, sus DM.
I am going to just take their turns, and then we will... I'm going to get up to our initiative order currently.
Okay, yep.
Isaac,
I want you to know I trust you as a dungeon master.
I'm glad. It's going to move up to here,
Hello, Kisaw TV.
and
Sorry.
he is going to attack Berrian as this soldier's running up. I should check if this is an archer or not. No, it is not. So, going to pull his blade. That is a 16 to hit you.
No.
Second attack is a 23 to hit you.
Let me recalculate here.
Good shield.
22. So, I reaction cast shield, and
Okay.
it misses.
All right, as it comes running towards you, you bring your wand up, and there's these sparks of clay hitting magic as you block the blow from it there.
I'm just kind of like, I just flick and, at this point I'm getting good with it, I just flick and deflect it off.
In the
Step
interest of
aside.
ease, I'm just going to have this one attack. Knock, she's already run up. That's going to hit.
Okay, now it's a beefcake.
Also not an archer. So, 5 damage becomes 2 damage to her.
Ooh.
Second attack is also going to hit. And 8 damage is going to become 4 damage to her as it swings twice through her, cutting into Kena's form there. Okay, that's the 2 of them, which brings us to the Oni, who is going to turn towards... let's see what he can get.
Yeah. Technically, Kana wouldn't have moved yet.
Yeah, Isaac.
Sure, we'll exclude her from it. I think it's going to be able to... Yeah, if I don't have to hit Kana, it's definitely going to hit the 3 of you. As it is going to blast a cone of flame towards you all. So I need a con save from the 3 of you, please.
Which thing's blasting car?
The Oni.
Yup. We all get thingies.
What's things?
23.
23 is a success.
27.
Is also a success.
12. 2.
14.
Yep. Okay. Succeeds my concentration check from earlier. So I
Okay.
get d4s.
What was on the one on the plus?
2.
Oh,
So 12 plus 2.
that's a dirty 20.
With your con?
I get to add my con.
How long does this campaign been
Sorry,
going?
my intelligence to my con.
Yeah, about 2 years.
You get to add your intelligence to con saves? Or is it just dex saves?
What is this con save for?
This is for a spell.
What is the spell doing?
It's a cone of flame.
Okay, so no, then it would be
Of flame.
Yes.
It's still a con save, not a dex save?
Yes.
Oof. Sad to my soul as a rogue.
okay.
Heat is more appropriate to this thing, but...
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
that's
on-
15.
Okay.
Cone of heat.
15 is a success.
And am I in between? Is there anything in between it and me?
No.
Like there's.
You are adjacent to it.
Okay, but so none of the other creatures. There's nothing in front of me.
I mean, your brother's beside you, and there's another creature beside you, but it is adjacent to you on the diagonal.
Okay. Because
so-
creatures provide half cover if you're in between them for spells and stuff as well. So you add it to your
Yeah,
saves.
well, that's a case-by-case basis thing.
Yep, I'm just.
But
bringing
in
it
this
up.
case, definitely not.
Okay.
So 50 damage becomes 25 heat damage to each of you. Which you can take as fire damage.
Heat damage.
Yeah, you can take it as fire
Wait,
damage.
how much?
25 damage to
And
each
if
of
you
you.
succeeded?
25 is the success. 50 was on a failure.
Oh, it has to hold on.
25 damage?
25, yeah.
So before that, so it hit me, but I have to roll a.
No, not against a saving throw. Your illusions do not help against a saving throw. It's only against an attack against you.
Okay.
Okay, so that would have brought us to Kana, which brings us to the frozen armor, who is going to stay frozen. Brings us to this armor here.
Was that the only hit that we're killing that did that?
Is going to move around
needs
you
to
all
die.
to behind Kana,
You mean me? Oh, unless this is after Konami.
Both
and
of-
is going to
yeah,
attack
behind both of you.
Kana with advantage. That's a natural 20. It didn't need the advantage.
Uh-oh.
8, 12, 13. Okay, 13 damage becomes 6 because it rolled garbage, and then it's going to take a second attack. The advantage saved that hot garbage into a hit. And then 8 damage becomes 4 more damage to Kana, who is injured at this point, as it runs around, setting up on the other side of its teammate, and just as she's going to block one of its blows there, it cuts into her from behind. As the Oni taking its turn also is going to move to here. So it's going to move away from Berrian after that.
So can we? Evasion does not work on this fire blast.
No.
Correct.
So it's breathing fire.
No, it's
No,
like a
it's
wave of heat.
summoning a heat wave towards you guys. D&D just has fire damage. Fire damage.
Okay, Berrian will get an attack of
He
opportunity.
has used his
Oh, you're right.
reaction already. So it is Yaikzal who is up, as you are now kind of sandwiched between your teammate and 2 of these soldiers.
I'm gonna go here.
Conga line.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Hey, KSAW TV has followed. Thank you very
you.
much. Welcome to the family, buddy.
Well, thanks for the follow.
You can find us on Discord if you want to chat and hang out. We got links in our About page on Twitch.
Do you know what kind of cameras we're using? Just off the top of your head?
Yeah, C922 Logitech.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Did they ask?
They have apertures.
Yeah, big ol' crit rip. Yeah, we're using the Logitech cameras at the moment. Eventually, we're going to turn them into XLR cameras, but that's a little ways off given the price tag on those things.
We are small time.
Yeah, we're pretty close to being able to buy a new mic though. We're like
Oh no.
Getting there.
like $80 off of being able to afford a new mic.
Is that with
14.
advantage?
Oh,
Because you're flanking.
advantage!
Yeah, you have moved
And
over
bless.
to flank.
16?
16 misses.
I went from a 2 to a 4.
Yeah, as you swing towards it, waiting until it's distracted by Kana, you see the thing without even turning to look at you, just dips its head as your blade passes over it.
That is 30 to hit.
30 will hit. Yep.
God, just the
Just
variance.
barely.
That's a 7.
7 damage? Okay, you cut into the back of the living armor.
I'm gonna
Managing to
stunning strike it.
sink in with it ducked over, you cut past the armor and push some key into the clay that forms its body, and that is a 15.
Yes, it doesn't succeed.
Okay, as this one is stunned.
And I'm going to...
As the whole thing seems to seize up and the like fluid human-like motion turns into the creaking of like clay grating against itself.
25 for a punch.
25 will hit with your punch. Also, Kisa says, awesome, love it. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Aw.
Glad you're enjoying. Stick around.
I love you.
Hope you enjoy.
10 damage.
10 damage.
And I'm gonna save key
Okay, so not doing anything
Straight.
fancy there for an extra attack.
Hits, though.
As with it barely able to move now, you just like palm heavy into the
could move
back,
to attack
and
it.
it barely keeps itself from
twist out.
toppling over. That brings us to
I have a
the
plan.
living armor here, which is going
Just
to
need the mind token.
move over to
Only?
here,
Okay. I will.
which is away from Drae if he wants to make an attack. If he still has his reaction left over.
Does...
Didn't you use it to lower damage?
On himself.
Ooh, yeah, on itself, like on his turn.
Did you have a turn after that?
No, his turn would have ended,
Yeah.
but...
Okay, so it is going to move and attack Berrian.
Yeah, have at her.
That is a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay. And that is a 22 to hit.
No.
Okay, 2 swings towards you, neither of them able to make it past your magic.
Magic.
As Berrian, you're up.
In your head, you hear, "Poke its brain, I have a plan."
Okay. The Oni needs to make a intelligence save.
Intelligence saving throw by the Oni. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
How convenient.
Come look if you want. I haven't touched
I
it.
refuse to get up from this chair. You know that.
Do I still have flanking with it on?
You do not have any flanking on the Oni.
Could I move around it and get some flanking?
No, you cannot. It has pushed itself into a corner next to your brother. You are not within 5 feet of it currently. You are 10 feet away from it.
How did it move?
Yes, it did. Yeah. You had used your reaction already, so it moved
Yeah.
away from you.
I'm going to step up against it.
Okay, you step up next to your brother. The two of you now on the front
How
of
is
this
it
thing,
looking, by the
large
way?
enough to be like blocking both of you. The Oni is looking. It had a turn, which means it would have healed. So it is looking bloodied.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing to hit it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Natural 20.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Yep.
And that's my first attack, so I get some sneak.
And Green Flame Blade, first attack every time.
I'm not green plating.
You little
You said every
piece-
time. You
Well,
said first
he
attack.
already did his first thing, which was
Which
Mind
was
Sliver.
Mind Sliver.
Get pwned, DM.
Oh, you got me.
1 and a 3.
Are you get?
Roll better damage.
Hey, are you?
These are my dice. You've messed up everything.
Get rid of your dice out of my dice area. I don't need
It's
your
in front of my
plebeian
laptop.
dice. 4
The brothers at top
8
form there.
plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 7 is 25 damage.
25 damage to the
How
Oni.
is it looking? Is it looking dead now?
It is not going to be dead from 25 damage. It is bloodied still.
Okay.
Yes, bloodied still.
Okay. Action surge, disintegrate. No.
Okay, that brings us to the armor here, flanking Kana. It's going to go ahead and roll to hit.
Is it flanking if its buddy is stunned?
No, yeah, it can't.
I think probably not. So that's still a hit,
Get
but
pwned,
it does
DM.
not get a second attack. Good call, thank you. Okay, so that
Welcome
is
to an episode of
12
Rules
damage
Lawyer.
becomes 6
Today
damage
we
to
press
her,
the DM.
Once
and
again.
that will hit as well.
I don't think he even knows any of the rules of this game.
12 damage again.
We don't actually hate
Wait.
the DM.
Halved. Because Kana?
The first one should have been 10 damage, half to 5, so it should have done 1 less damage. Okay, yeah, she takes 11 damage.
How's she
total.
looking?
Kana is currently injured, getting pretty close
Dude,
to bloody there.
she's a thick beefcake
Drae,
with
you're
8
up.
C's.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna have to say my word of the night is definitely beefcake.
How do you think Isaac's rolling is?
Isaac?
Pretty good,
Or
right?
whatever he wants to roll.
It's fair
Let's get
enough.
some fudge emotes here.
Yeah, conspiracy theory. Yeah.
Like in the end, if he wants you to hit it, you'll hit it.
Okay, okay. Isaac, do you want me to hit it?
What? You're rolling. What are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just looking for quotes to take out of context. Do you want me to hit it?
You know what?
Not answering
The story.
I'm not answering that.
The story will tell.
I'm not answering that.
I think that says it all.
What are you doing?
Anyways,
Besides attempting to do me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We know where he was going. Come on.
Wow, just out of context.
Fuck off.
Misrepresenting
What are you doing?
reality. I would like to.
I'm gonna make like a maybe a 1,000 bits donation thing, that someone can donate 1,000 bits and give plot armor to a character for one
Forever.
for one attack.
Okay,
That would make us $10.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 1 cent per bit.
yeah, be 10.
No.
I don't know if
$10 for plot armor?
Yeah.
Although you got to consider how much they paid for it more than how much we're making off of it. So, but
It's
also
it's up to them. Do
no,
they
I,
think?
I am not opening it up for plot armor during our regular
Okay,
scheduled campaign?
Said the DM.
I am going to cast Hideous Laughter on him.
The Onan.
Okay, hideous laughter on the.
Here comes another natural 20. Har har, can't wait to see this one come in.
That is not. What type of saving throw is this? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay, it does have a bonus on that. That is 10.
Fails.
Bad at the game.
And it doesn't have advantage on saves against magic. So,
And then I'm going to bonus action Second Wind.
Oh, that thing that you get as a
hideous
chunky boy.
laughter.
Ooh, 15 health points.
Well, I
I'm
can't.
good at the game.
As the Oni there glowering at you guys, heat still radiating off of it that it just blasted you. Just rolling around, the ugliest laugh coming off of the thing. Anything else from Drae?
Okay, so Bless would drop.
Okay, bless off of your companion.
Damn.
It's alright, it's not like that has been important to you guys at all.
No. And that's my turn.
Hey, stop.
I'm trying to help.
You're not.
Well,
Okay, that brings us to the Oni, which gets a saving throw at the end of its turn, yes?
yes.
Okay. That is a 17.
Misses.
It just succeeds.
Ooh.
Okay.
As it laying on the ground there,
But that's its whole turn.
that's its whole turn, so it cannot get up just yet. It does take its turn, which means it gets some health back as you guys watch the wounds start to close up as it regenerates.
I
Still bloody?
Still bloody.
hate regeneration.
Kena has been swinging at this one in front of her, and she's not going to stop just because there's one behind her.
I mean, the one... You would have advantage on the one behind her.
You're right, she will take that.
Yeah, she's not stupid.
Still hits. I'll just turn her around so I remember who she's attacking. Okay, that is 19 damage to that one.
So
Second attack with
beefy.
advantage. Definitely going to hit with an 18. Much less damage. That is 13 damage. As that one
Still
there. As she's facing this one, blocks one blow, and then just with a flourish turns and cuts into the stunned one and brings it back and stabs into it with the face steel blade.
Into Yaikzal. Murdering her
that
instantly.
that one is stunned until Yaikzal's turn. So Yaikzal, you are up.
I'm the last one in it too, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Did she hit the stun one twice?
She did, yeah.
Okay, good.
What's the one looking like in front of me?
You guys can't tell, they're made out of clay. They get like ragged and ugly, but they don't bleed, they don't slow.
They don't cry.
It has a lot of cuts on it, however. Both front and back, it has like gaping wounds.
Like a bloodied
I'm
amount
using
of
my
cuts.
longsword.
Does not
Natural 20!
bleed. That's gonna hit. Can you do less than 11 damage?
No, but
Nope.
you should have seen that. Like, I just didn't look. I just let it go, and it.
Did you good there, eh?
You just get like a Jesus take the wheel
As
montage
you
as she
bring your
slows
blade,
off
seeing
the
it's
dice.
done there, knowing it's about to wear off, you see it starting to get its movement back. You slide your blade and just lever the head off the thing as it falls over and shatters into clay
I'm gonna
fragments.
attack this guy in front of me.
Okay, you turn to the one next to you. Go ahead and roll to hit towards that one.
Yeah, it's also whirling dervish today.
It's 25.
25 will hit.
It might be worth moving up so she can't get flanked.
Oh, yeah. Can I have moved up and still did that?
You want to move next to Kena?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Back to back.
Okay.
You step over. Kena nods at you as she's going to turn around to deal with the one behind her now that she's got you in the back.
11
11 damage. Okay.
And then punch.
Go ahead and roll to hit. K9 with you behind her is going to take the moment to turn around, if it'll let me.
30.
30 will hit. Yeah.
And I'm gonna stunning strike this one.
Get out of town.
Yaikzal stunning strike? Are you
What?
sure?
Is this a new ability you just found out about?
Dirty 20.
Cute.
Lame.
Uh,
Plot armor, plot armor.
10
That's
damage.
going to be impossible to play with.
10 damage.
Okay, you slash twice into its back. It's still trying to get some hits in
Conveniently
Berrian as
ignores
Berrian
the
just
bad rolls.
ignores it, like force field around him and moves towards this Oni. Okay, so you have cut twice into that one. Are you spending another key point to attack again?
This is my punch.
Yes.
That I just did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was my third attack. But
Yes.
I'm done.
2 against this one. Yeah.
Stunning strike, make a con save. You mean you can't hit me anyway? So yeah.
Okay, it is there with you next to it. It is going to step
That
away
pun was
from
a
you
slap in the face.
towards Drae. Take
Give
an
it a
attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah. 25.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Does he have flanking if he's prone?
Yes.
Okay,
Definitely taking Tunnel Fighter for my next character.
all the reactions.
Unlimited.
15.
15 damage.
I rolled a
Only if you
9.
use your bonus action though.
Okay. As it steps up behind Drae there, you now find yourself against this one. Glaive in hand of the Oni, it's glowering at you. You feel the presence behind you. Turn back and see this one stabbing towards you.
Yikes.
That's going to hit. Yeah, that's a 27.
Oof. Alright.
Is 10 damage to you.
Okay.
And then it's going to take a second attack, which is a 25.
Oof. They both hit.
Advantage is doing this thing a lot of favors. That is another 10 damage as it just
Okay. I reduced
stabs
the first
twice.
one by 6. So it's 14 total damage. I'm not concentrating on anything.
That brings us to Berrian.
Okay. So the Oni's on the ground.
Go ham, bro ham. It was supposed to be like cool and rhyming, but it was just the same word.
It was just the same word. You are quite astute. Quite
Bro
astute.
fam.
Oh, Yondu keeps putting nat 20s and nat 1s in the chat whenever we get them, which mint. Love that. Thank you, Yondu.
What do I want to do?
Stab him in the face.
Yeah, stab him in the face.
Not with green flame blade.
Thanks
though.
for the. thanks for the
Actually,
the
make
big
me an
old crit.
intelligence save first.
Intelligence save on the Oni.
Yep.
Okay, I just switched to the screen, so give me a quick moment to get back to its stats.
Find its stats again.
4.
Great. Where's my
Plot
other
armor,
D6? Looking for my other D6.
Just trying to throw us off the train.
Alex.
Oh yeah, Isaac is frozen.
Am I frozen?
Yeah.
That happens. Let me
2,
just fix my
4,
camera.
5.
Okay, so 6 and 5
Nice.
is 11.
Isaac's just really good at holding still.
11 psychic damage.
There we go. That should fix it. 11 psychic damage to the Oni. All right, that's going to blast back at you as fire damage. Just kidding. Your face.
3 and a 5.
17.
A 17 will hit.
Okay,
Jeez.
good thing I rolled a 5. Let's do
It's a
some
hard,
damage.
it's a hard goal to attain with advantage. These guys would know. 7 and 5.
You buy 2 nat 1s with advantage.
You rolled so many like
19
4 and
magic
below with
damage.
advantage.
19 damage. It is
Advantage doesn't
crippled
stand for
with
me
that.
in reality.
Crippled.
That's going to bring us to the armor in front of...
Bonus
Kina.
action, make 2 more spell points.
Okay. This armor is going to attack Kanan. No advantage now. Does a 16 hit her? I'm pretty sure it do. Just, yeah. So that will hit.
We gotta get her a shield. She just uses a
Good
longsword.
investment.
Like,
Good investment.
6. And then a second attack. Yep, a natural 19 will definitely hit. And 8 damage on that one. It should have been half on the last one, so 3. So I'll just do 1 more damage. For a total of... Wait. No, it would have been 4, and then 3. Yeah. So a total of 7 damage to her that round. She is bloodied at this point. And Drae, you are up.
All right, look at the Oni. going to try and jump on its stupid face and stab it.
Okay, you leap forward, blade up, slicing down towards it, or stabbing down is the better descriptor there.
Alright, that's a 23 to hit?
23 will hit.
24 to hit? I don't know.
That will also
A
hit.
lot.
Lots.
Either one.
Okay. Right?
Not picky.
Thanks for the fix on the frozen screen, by the way, Yandu. Much appreciated. It just gets, like, wiggled sometimes. And
Yeah. Yawn.
we need a splitter for all the USB stuff we have going on, and it's a little finicky at times, which is why I don't put the volume through it.
That is 23 damage.
23 damage. How do you want to do this?
Like I said, like, sort of bounce off its knee into the air
Your
and
brother,
just
like,
come down on
throws
its neck.
you up, you come off the knee, sword up, you're used to a dagger, and it, like, jars you as it hits much earlier than you used to. You're like, oh, as it, like, hits through the skull into the ground behind it, and you, oh.
But not far enough to get an opportunity attack from this asshole behind me.
As you take, just kidding. You stab down, stand yourself up, and like pull the bloodied weapon out of the like gooey brain matter that you have just cut into.
And then, zipping back to where I was, sort of pull it up and stab it behind me.
Yeah.
There's the guy behind me.
Stand up, stab backwards. Probably goes into like a bit of like a riposte sort of movement backwards to get the range you need on it. Then you stab back towards it.
It's 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Probably should look at your target.
It helps. I'm gonna remove that from initiative.
And then I'm going to move next to Yaikzal.
Okay, you move around it next to Yaikzal. That takes us to Kena, who's going to attack this one in front of her. That's going to miss. That's going to hit. 9. That is 13 damage to this one. Oh, I was wrong. She hadn't been attacking this one. Okay, she's going to slash into that one. One just whiffing past it. The other one coming up as it's trying to recover its guard from the first one and slices into it. Brings us to the frozen one there. Going to move the freeze over to this one next to Drae. And remove it from itself, but that is its turn. As we come to Yaikzal there. You have her back now. You've dealt with the other thing, has moved, and is now turned to stone.
Can we see any more of the area we're in?
Yeah, I can reveal it.
Which one turned to stone?
The one that's next to you guys. The one
Okay.
that was attacking your brother in the back.
I'm gonna move 25 feet, and can I collect the horns and teeth?
That's like an out of combat thing. You're gonna have to like saw and pull them out.
We're not gonna get back to it. We're gonna be kicked out immediately.
Yaikzal! It's now the time!
Whatever, I'll go to...
You can start, but it's gonna take you at least 3
No,
turns.
we're just never gonna get them.
Okay.
We never do.
So you take the few steps that way, and then like, damn it, and run back towards Kana, who is mid-combat with this thing.
Of course I don't get anything.
Can move behind it to get flanking.
Oh, I would have done that.
We tried moving.
Okay.
Unhelpful.
Yanu put "How do you want to do this?" in the chat and said, "Be right back."
13.
13 will miss.
Not 13, I mean 23.
That will hit.
It's an important distinction.
Yeah.
That is an important distinction
Yeah.
indeed. I'm gonna move this over as well.
13 damage.
13 damage.
Okay.
Okay, as you move behind, just grimacing at the fact that you can't go and collect this horn and just angrily saw into the back with the tip of your weapon.
21.
21 will hit as well.
10 damage.
10 more damage to it. Okay, unarmed attack.
Yep. 16s. That is 26.
26 will hit.
13.
13 damage.
Max damage.
Okay, that is looking good there. Okay, very good. Yaikzal, that is your turn, I imagine, unless you're spending key point.
No, I need to save them.
Okay,
Next
at that moment,
I'm sure this is all they have.
whizzing from off towards the tower. That is a 28 to hit you.
I have a bow catching thing. I'm a
You
monk.
do, yeah. Okay, that's a 28 to hit you, and that is at advantage, so they will get their sneak attack.
I get to. I roll this, right?
It's a D10 plus your monk level.
Plus my monk level?
Yes.
Plus 10?
Yep.
That's a lot.
No. Oh, you're only level. Yeah, so D10 plus 10.
I'm level 11 monk.
Oh, so then D10 plus 11.
A roll of plus 11? What is.
That is 36 piercing damage from the arrow. They rolled 4 1s and a 2
But
on their
I'm catching. How.
So
can
you
reduce
roll to reduce damage,
Okay.
is the way it works. So you
So
roll
do
a
I roll
D10 plus your dex, I think.
It's monk level.
It's
Monk.
That's how much damage the attack
But
does.
it is a plus 10 to hit, so I
Yeah,
have
so
to
that's
catch
if you catch it, then you can throw it at someone.
Yeah,
to
so
do
right
that
now
much
you're just
damage.
deflecting it. If you fully reduce the entire damage, then you can
Catch
throw
it
it back
and can spend a
with the
key point to
key
throw
point.
it back.
I also reduced it by 6.
I just reduced it by 13.
Okay, so
you rolled a
19
2?
damage off of the
19,
What did you roll?
right?
D8 plus 5.
It's plus
What?
11.
No, it's plus your monk level.
Deflect missile.
This,
1d10 plus your dex mod plus your monk level.
I'm not D10.
1d10 plus your dex plus your monk level?
This is so to reduce the damage that comes at you when you take a ranged attack. You can use reaction
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
roll a d10.
yes.
You add your dex and you add your monk level. Whatever number you get reduces the damage by that amount.
Okay, so it's even more than I thought. So it's 16 plus what you
Says
rolled.
the D8.
That's
What
the
do you-
attack if you catch it.
That's yeah. So if you catch this missile, you can spend a key point to throw it back at them, and whatever the weapon would normally be, it does a d8 damage.
So what'd you roll on the d10?
4.
Okay, so plus
So
5.
it'd be
is-
20 plus my 6.
Okay, so that is 26 damage off of the
36.
So you take
I said?
10 damage.
10 damage to you. Now, if you had gotten it to 0, you could have spent a key point to catch it and throw it back at them for 1d8 damage.
As a monk weapon with
Yeah.
your d8. Or yeah, your d8 die.
Come on.
Okay, they are. You see the figure holding their longbow up there, and since they hit you, you are now marked.
Which tower is this from?
This is from the castle.
Okay. About how far away?
Yeah, give
me
us
a
an idea.
Second to put marked on. That is
Just to be at least 150.
from about 100 feet, somewhere around there. And then they are going to jump onto a separate roof and hide.
We saw where they went.
Sniper! Income!
Sniper, watch out!
Okay.
Hey, Widow. Or this
Are
would be a
going to
Hanzo main.
move over to
This
Hanzo
is-
main indeed. Yep, running around rooftops. Okay, that brings us to Frozen Armor and Berrian. You're up.
Okay, so you said one of them turned to stone by us?
Yes, the
Can
one
I
next
see-
to you turned to stone.
Can I see out of the gate where the other one was that was stone?
Yeah, if you look over, you have a direct sight line to it.
Is it unstoned?
It is unstoned indeed.
And is it gone?
It is not. It is still there.
Okay, I'm going to run over to it.
Do you have... Yeah, you probably have... You have...
How
yeah,
far?
it's 50 feet of movement.
Yep, I can make it there.
Or
45
45.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make it there.
Okay, so you run over towards it, get next to it.
How's this one looking?
You have no idea with these creatures. This does have quite a few slashes across it, but it's
Okay.
really hard to get an accurate picture of.
First one, mind poke.
Okay. 3.
Fails. Let's do some damage.
Heck here. Uh, 6, 5, 2.
Was it 13? 13 psychic damage?
13 psychic
Jeez,
damage.
David. These 3d6.
Look, I rolled 5 ones,
No one.
7
We had
dice.
my buddy over for a D&D game on my birthday party to follow D&D game. So I got him to roll dice for me, and they were fighting Remoraz, which have a 3d6 like heat damage to anybody who strike them within melee. And David could not roll below a 13. Like he couldn't be bothered to roll anything less than 13.
Ridiculous. Just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It was great. It was phenomenal.
Alex,
Okay, Danny, second attack.
5.
does a 17 hit
That'll
it?
hit.
Okay.
Really? Really?
Look, I've worked for this.
All my 16s? 5.
12 damage.
12
Slashing.
damage, slashing to it. All right. It's going to turn towards you on its turn and attack you.
Do it.
Yeah.
That is a 15 to hit
Misses.
and a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Drae, you are up.
Okay. How? Oh, we don't really know how they're looking.
Correct.
I'm gonna help the ladies with
Going
their
for brownie points, are we?
their golem problems.
White Knight.
I'm gonna like make sure to not be if I saw like a sideline or something. Well, I can just do that manually. I'm gonna stay.
And how's chat, by the way? You're going to update on that? Any new stuff?
Chat's doing well so far.
As I move up next to Kana and thrust my sword.
Oh, Jenna showed up. She said, "Lorp."
Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. I didn't
Just
see
so you know,
that.
we hit
Welcome
affiliate.
back. We hit affiliate. We told you about that
Yep.
already.
It's
so
a thing.
You know that. But yeah,
There's a new
welcome.
button on our channel.
New button.
I'm rolling my dice.
Do it.
Only one. It's 14
14 will miss.
What bonus do you have?
plus 10.
Would you roll a 4?
Yes.
Can you get good, please?
15.
Misses as well. As you cut towards it twice, and the weight is really starting to throw you off. You have not used this weapon in a long time.
Oh, it's +1, by the way.
No, he's not using
No,
the
not
sword.
your sword. My rapier, so I can sneak attack.
Okay, that brings us to Kana, who now has advantage on it and is going to take advantage of that. Okay, that is 18 damage, which will finish it.
It's like, I can't. It's too.
You're
it's
there,
Too
she's like-
swift for my blade.
It spins once, and then on the second spin about to start, she just brings the blunt end of it up and just shatters the head, which just turns into shrapnel of clay that flies off between Yaikzal and her before the body
Teamwork.
falls over and shatters. And she's like, "Yeah, teamwork."
Isn't it great when you hear the DM rolling? He's like, with advantage? Okay.
Okay, with advantage now.
That brings us. Oh, I did
Sorry,
that.
yeah, let me roll
Okay.
damage for this arrow
Yaikzal,
shot.
you're up.
Everyone's dead?
Yep.
Except for the one
Nope,
Berrian's
there's one
fighting.
out.
Yeah, there's one out there by Berrian.
Oh, okay.
Berrian.
Isn't it stone right now?
No.
Nope.
No, the
Oh,
other
he
one
moved up
turned. Yeah.
there.
It'll take you 50
there-
feet of movement to get next to it.
Is there
Hey,
a way into the
What a
building?
weird coincidence.
The left is the way towards the castle.
Oh, I would have told you that there are 4 things in there.
There's
Like,
4 things.
4 big creatures.
Oh yeah, because you saw.
Actually, I was just hit a little, you know. It's fine. Why would she darkness in front of all of these people? I'll do nothing.
Okay.
There's one alive.
Maybe move away from where you got shot by an arrow.
Yeah, I'll move behind this wall.
There's
That's
also a
this guy's
stone
here.
one that
Next
you
to
could...
the Oni. Oh, I guess I'll
Is there a
start
stone one
sawing
in there
and
still?
sword up.
Yes, there's.
You could also go beside the stone one and hold an action.
Okay, wait. Could I? I really like what he said. Move, because I'm going behind the wall because he shot me.
Yep.
But I just happened to be next to the Oni.
You're like back to the wall, like weapon ready, and you're like. Oh, just start sawing away at that horn.
Just...
All right. Berrian, you're up.
I'm gonna look it right in its eye. Do you feel anything?
Roll to hit.
Didn't even give him a chance to answer. So rude. 19.
Hits.
What's
31.
that? What's rolling above a 6?
31
like?
will definitely.
Let's do
This
some...
is why I play characters that manufacture advantage. Okay.
Don't talk to me about Harvey.
It's the only way I succeed.
Oh, you think Harvey's bad.
Son, you've got another thing coming. What's that soundbite from? 6?
13.
13 damage is enough. That is more than the 4
There's-
health it has remaining.
Honey, there's a big storm coming.
As you bring your blade across, decapitate the thing, you watch it turn to clay. The head goes up, falls down on the body, and shatters both
Thing to
itself
do
and the
during
body
stream.
below.
And then does the other one turn back?
I mean,
It does not.
You.
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to strut back 50 feet back over to my party members.
Okay. Move back over towards your party.
After the
Yeah,
stream.
okay, it's
And I'm going to... Do I see anything
you're
else?
No.
I'm
in the hole.
No, Kana's in the hole.
Okay, what are you?
I'm on deck.
On deck.
Above the hole.
Above the hole.
Oh God.
So, Drae, you're up.
Let's go. It's dead.
Okay.
Hold on. We should probably chug some potions.
So, what can we see? Like, it's hard to tell on this map where entrances are, where
So
buildings are.
there is some buildings here. They don't have anything in them. It looks like this half wall seems to separate the rest of the courtyard. So you want to go down and left at this point to continue deeper on into the palace.
Okay. I saw the arrow come.
Yes. Would have been like straight
Do I just
left,
have like
basically.
a mark here? Do I just have a mark on me that's glowing?
Where did you were facing up? So yeah, your left shoulder.
Okay,
would
how is
have
every-
a
how is
hole
everyone
through
looking?
the like cloth of your armor and like a faint purple glow from underneath it.
And there's
How is
I'm-
everyone looking?
Kana is bloodied.
I am bloodied as well.
Okay.
Yaikzal?
I'll drink a potion. It's nothing crazy.
What are you doing, Drae? We're still in combat initiative, so
Yeah. I don't want to use a bunch of all of my potions, but I do want to use some.
On my turn, I do bonus action drink a potion.
yeah, we'll get to it when we get there.
Okay, I move up
My last turn.
like
Oh, okay, yeah, roll it.
next to Yaikzal. Like, I don't know if I can squeeze in this space and be still behind the wall.
You will be partially behind the wall.
Okay, no, just like
Two in front of me.
You can't get there because she is currently cutting off a horn right there.
Hey, could you just like God? It's really most important. If I get shot by an arrow standing here,
Does a 20? Just kidding.
It doesn't even roll! I pre-rolled those ones.
yeah. Before game, I was just like, oh, that's a 20.
I cannot stress enough how little damage that did to you. I rolled 4 ones.
I mean, yeah, like Lorelei took 109.
yeah, that was
That
was crit.
Oh, was it a crit? Really?
Yes.
Why was it a crit?
Because she was surprised.
Her shield doesn't let her be surprised.
Does it actually not?
No.
It's too late. It's far too late, my friend. I'm sorry.
She got knocked out from pain.
No.
She got knocked out from pain, not unconscious.
Sure.
I mean, she was in a bad situation. It was her.
I don't think she would have made it out.
I don't think so either. It might have taken a little longer. It wouldn't have been a scary one hit.
She
like
went
that.
down with a fight.
Yeah, sure.
Let's say that.
We could say that. Yeah. But she had a couple shapeshifters in that thing there.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Drae is gonna bonus action drink a greater health potion.
Okay.
20 health.
Yes. Kana is going to come over by the group and also going to drink a potion for 10 health.
Good.
Which will put her just above bloodied.
God.
And Yaikzal, what are you
I
doing?
miss Lorelei.
Are we going around the corner?
You are
we should go.
1/3 of the way through cutting through this. You can get 2/3 of the way through cutting through this with this turn.
Come back for it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm very strong. Can I just try and with my 21 strength? Like, especially because she started into
to
it.
help her.
Yeah, because I just bonus actioned and moved.
One of you roll me a survival check.
Open to this one.
Dibs out. Is this a? I don't know if it counts for her advantage.
No, it says to track.
Oh,
Not...
this is kind of tracking, if you think about it.
Not even.
If
19.
That is a success. You manage to saw off the horn pretty close to the base as you have the full like kind of curving affair. It's like comes up straight and then curves over.
Really, you know what? Fine.
As you like go and start sawing, and she breaks it off at the end, and yeah, you can clean up the bottom, and you have a nice
and
Oni
then
horn
There
there.
what
you go.
action did that take?
That was your action.
Yeah, let's move as a unit.
Because I can't
and-
drink a potion as a bonus action.
You can drink a potion as a bonus action, yes.
I don't have any feet for it.
No,
Unless
that's
it's
the
in
thing
your
I
hand.
allow. So if you're drinking a potion yourself, it's a bonus action. If you're feeding someone else a potion, it's an action.
Okay, I'll take
Did
it.
you ever drink that potion you had?
No.
Okay.
Not. I'll do it like.
Just
Next
so I don't
fight.
have to remember, then you write down you're going to do it next fight, even though you know now it's a potion of wisp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You could just add
I don't
a
know
level
how...
to that.
What do I roll for a normal potion?
You just get 10 health for a normal potion, because we use simplified potions.
You could just level it up and then I'll roll.
Yeah.
All right. It is 10:04. We're at the top of initiative. We are going to end there for tonight, folks. and we will come back to their adventure through the
Will Lorelei
Samurai
be
Mountain.
saved? Find out next time on Fairly Odd Parently.
So, thank you very much for joining us. As always, you can find these episodes on YouTube if you want to get caught up and watch some of them. You can find us on Discord for chatting. We got lots of TikTok clips that are super fun to watch. And then we are here every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But for tonight, that's us signing off. See you later, everybody. And I'm going to try to run one more ad during our ending soon screen to see if I can figure out how it works. If you sit through it, easy way to support us. It doesn't cost you anything.
You don't even have to sit through it. You can just go get a snack.
Yeah, totally.
Don't let them win.
All right. See you, folks.